What's up, everybody? Monday Night Football. Joe Morley, Mike on the mic will be joining me shortly. And it's Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith. And just like we signed it up at the beginning of the season, Winston versus Geno Smith. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready for some Monday Night Party. Here we go. Geno Smith says he has to do better today. You can't get any worse, right? What's up, Salty Tree? In the house, Salty Tree. What? I mean, how much worse can Geno Smith do than what he did the last week, right? Because I remember what he did last week. Oh, dang, that storm is coming down outside my house right now. It is coming. Wow. That is a storm. That outside is a storm, ladies and gentlemen. So if I lose connection, I apologize for that. But it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you could hear it, but it's going woo. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Night Football. Sorry, I'm a little off because of that storm that just hit right now, which is amazing. But if you wanna know it only. But we got let's see. It is the first quarter. It is the Saints taking on the Seahawks. Man, I can't wait to see what my boy Geno Smith does today. Oh my goodness, guys. This storm is nice. California needed some water. We're getting some water. I don't know if you guys saw the game last night and how bad the storm was in San Francisco. Well, it's come down to my neck of the woods, and it's down here, and it's just coming. It is a great thing, whatever it is. I'll take as much water as we can. You know what I mean? But what's up, guys? Monday Night Football. Let's go. What are you guys looking for? What's your Monday Night miracles? We're waiting on Sean, Mike on the mic to show up whenever he wants to show up. Decides that he wants to watch some Geno Smith. I know we said it was tough for me to come on because I don't want to watch another Geno Smith game. I'm gonna watch it. Don't want to, but I'm gonna watch it. It is what it is. Geno Smith going all the way. Did you guys watch the games this weekend? I want to know what you guys think of Cincinnati. Is Cincinnati legit? They beat the brakes off the Ravens. And you got to let me know if they're legit, or are you still not buying them? What is your thoughts on the Cincinnati Bengals? But it is 0-0 right now. It is 0-0. Let's go. Winston, Ty Montgomery's in the backfield. Yeah, baby. Oh, Winston just missed it deep with Diggs covering him. Let's go. And that's I think Tony Tucker is starting Winston tonight. And he said if Winston gets him like 400 yards, if Winston gets Tony Tucker 400 yards, he said he will praise Winston till the end of days. And that will be his quarterback from now on. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that tonight. But, yeah, let me know what else you guys are looking for. I know Tony's looking for a big game from Winston. I'm already done in my fantasy league. I've been a big component of fading the Saints this year. This might be one of the games that if you're actually starting the Saints offense, it would be good for you, right? Because the Saints offense against that Seattle horrible defense. So maybe, but We don't know. Like I told you, it's coming down outside my house right now. Raining. That's a good thing for California because we need it. Winston. It's funny because every time Winston drops back and he does like this, it reminds me of his workouts because I don't know if you guys watch it. Everybody makes fun of Winston's workouts in the offseason. He's a little unconventional, is what they say, right? With his training and his methods. But I can see everything that he trains, he uses it because he was back there like this, doing his thing, dropping. So, yeah, I like it. Let's go. I got a punt. Here's another punt in the game. This might be something that we see all day. It just punts and punts and punts and punts and punts and punts. But let me know what you guys are doing. How'd you guys' weekend go? How'd your team do? I know Timothy commented that he wanted the Cowboys to lose, the Giants to win the division. That's interesting. That was a very interesting comment earlier. I don't know if we could technically see that because the Cowboys and the Giants are totally different teams. And plus, I don't want the Giants to win against the Raiders. You know what I mean? Hell no. Hell no, you're going to let that happen. He could use a number one wide receiver. Tony Tucker in the house. What's good? Same old sports. How you doing? Geno Smith. You know who has a number one wide receiver? Geno Smith. You know who doesn't use number one wide receivers? Geno Smith. Horrible. Last week, if you guys weren't watching last week, I lost. It was Sunday Night Football, right? With the Geno Smith fumbled the ball, and I lost my fantasy football by 1 point. Oh, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Doing good. We have a wet and rainy day outside. It was actually dry for a little bit, and it just hit again. It just like right before I came on the air, it was like, boom, my lights were flickering and everything. So hopefully I'll stay on the air long enough so we could watch the game, you know, at least a little bit with you, and then maybe somewhere else to take off. But so far, so good. I don't know if you guys saw what Krusty made earlier about my top 5 quarterbacks in the league. I actually just posted on YouTube as well, so you guys check it out. It's blowing up on Instagram. Our top 5 quarterbacks are Derek Carr, and Derek Carr. Just to let you guys know. Supposed to rain for 24 to 36 hours. Hey, if you're getting the same storm that we have, buckle up. It's going to be a fun one. I swear to defend Jameis Winston in every debate if he drops a 40-piece. Hey, I'll drop a 40-piece right here. Not funny? I guess that's not. Yeah. This storm has been something like. I mean, you guys saw it last night. You guys saw the storm last night on the Indianapolis-San Francisco game. How bad they were having it on the weather in that game. Yeah, it's here. So I'm surprised, Seattle doesn't have it, but it's coming down the West Coast. I don't know how far it's going to go there, but I guess Damo Sports is saying it's going to hit New York. That's where he's at. So yeah, this storm is going to be a fun one for you guys. If you want, I got the song stuck in my head of Neon Moon. We were talking about it yesterday, and Tony Tucker can't believe that they made a remix of it because he's a big old Brooks and Dunn fan. But Geno Smith behind center again. Here we go. Geno! DK Metcalf. Is that DK Metcalf? Oh, no, he didn't. Is that going to count? Is that count? Huh? Is that going to count, ladies and gentlemen? Did Geno Smith actually do something right today? An 84-yard touchdown? Is that? No, there's no way. You got to call that back. There's no way. There's no way. 84 yards. That's called. It has to be called back. You're gonna join me in eating a 40 piece? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you have to go to school tomorrow. Oh, that's a touchdown, huh? It is 84-yard TD by DK Metcalf. Geno Smith, the DK Metcalf. So I just traded DK Metcalf this week, and he goes and does that. 74 yards to the house by Geno Smith. Whatever, just my luck. All of a sudden, Geno Smith learned how to play quarterback within the next, the last 5 days. Crazy. What top five are you? Geno Smith, Geno Smith, Geno Smith, Geno Smith, Geno Smith. I knew it was coming. Same old sports. Oh, Jesus, man. What? 80. I'm pretty sure the guy that I take. DK Metcalf, 84 yards to the house. So if you're playing PPR, that's 9 plus the touchdown. That's 15 points in one play. 15 points from a wide receiver in a PPR. A little over 15 points if you do partial, right? If you want a one and only. I'm making a TikTok later about Will Chambers. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that and actually might blow up. So DK Metcalf in my league already has 18 points because we give a 1 point bonus for 40 plus receptions, TD bonus, and a 50 yards. So you get basically if you catch anything over 50 yards, you get a 3-point bonus plus the TD. Yeah, so he's already 18.4 points in my fantasy league, which is ridiculous. But it's all right because we're having a good time. I don't know if you guys saw that the Jets are bringing Joe Flacco back. Joseph Flacco is going back to the New York Jets. Phil K, what's the Cowboys are the Chargers, but better. Like Dak is the card. So I saw this earlier today, Phil K, that people it said that last year people were dissing Dak for being 1-4 with the bad defense, and they said elite quarterbacks should win with the bad defense. And now this year, they're saying Patrick Mahomes has a bad defense and can't win. So does that mean Patrick Mahomes is an elite, or does that mean that Dak was an elite quarterback all the time? What do you think on that? What's your thoughts on that, Phil K? Yeah, because I thought that was pretty interesting. I was like, you know what? That is right because they made all this about Patrick Mahomes, and they everybody. I mean, I'm a Cowboy hater at heart, but I never really hated on Dak. I know Brian Bolster was trying to say. I know what Brian Bolster was trying to say that Dak wasn't an elite quarterback last year, and he came out of nowhere. And I understand that. Like Dak still has a lot of learning to do, but he's progressively getting up there. Right? He's becoming a top. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's already up there now, but he wasn't a top 5 until last year, and then he got hurt, and then you really didn't know what he was. And now he's come back and done exactly what he's capable of doing, and he has a defense to go along with it, just like Derek Carr. Derek Carr, we always knew was good, but never had a defense. There we go. You know the Saints are probably thinking, like, we're down 7-0. We're down 7-0 right now to Geno Smith. Like, whoo. Let's go, Geno. Yeah, if you got, man. Sun goes down. I'm happy because my Raiders are 6-2. Or no, 5-2, sorry. Jets traded to bring back Joe Flacco, the GOAT. Brian Bolster, the GOAT. What's up, Brian? Congratulations on your win. I saw some pictures of something about you winning, calling a good game. So congratulations on that. But, Brian, how are you going to talk about Joe Flacco when the best quarterback in Jets history, Geno Smith, just threw an 84-yard TD strike to DK Metcalf? Joe, I think you were the only Raider fan that was high on Carr before the season. It's funny, FLK, because Raider fans are split. There's a bunch of Raider fans, even till today, even after his 91% completion percentage yesterday, there's 50% Raider fans that hate Derek Carr and 50% of fans that love Derek Carr. I've always loved Derek Carr. Brian, what do you think about Sam Darnold getting benched? Is that just for one game, or is he done? Or is he done, Brian? Let me know. Yeah, the Jets are sitting back looking at all these players that they could have had. No, I'm just kidding. I went off on, we had Alex Robson on here yesterday. I was giving him a hard time. Tough break for the rookie, but you had to know it was coming. Like, they weren't protecting Zach Wilson, and you had to know an injury was coming, just like last year with the Bengals. We all knew that. We don't root for it, but you could just see it. Watching it and knowing, you could see that injuries are coming. PJ Walker went – was it? No, PJ Walker, yeah. PJ Walker went 3 for 14. Yeah, Devontae Adams is on the COVID list. He is vaccinated, which means he just has to pass 2 tests within 24 hours of each other, which is today's Monday. They play on Thursday. It could possibly happen. He could possibly still be playing on Thursday, even with being on the COVID test. The Panthers have big issues, yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Brian. You know who doesn't have big issues? The Titans. I was talking about your Titans today, Brian, and I'm having a hard time ranking them pretty high. They look good. They knocked off the Chiefs and the Bills, don't get me wrong. But the games that they look bad in, like they're also two, I could hold the Seattle game against them where they were down by 24 points and they came back. Great comeback. Buffalo Bills, they were a one slip away from losing that game, right? And then they lost to the Jets. And I understand Titans are getting better. Good for them. Titans are getting good, but I can't put them up high. I can put them – they're a top 10 team right now, probably in the power rankings, top 10. But they lost to the Jets, Brian. They lost to the Jets. Who needs each other more, Adams or – Rodgers needs Adams. I think no, because we've seen Rodgers do it without Devontae Adams. But I don't know. It's just like asking Mike, who needs it more, Mike or me? And Mike always needs me, So I'm like the Aaron Rodgers of the Warzone Sports Network. Mike's like the Devontae Adams. So probably Adams needs Rodgers more. That's what I'm gonna say because Mike needs me all the time. Another punt, 7-0. Another chance for Geno Smith to come out and just throw it deep. Brian Bolster with the Bolstered Up Sports. I don't know why I'm in the singing mood, but Mike ain't gonna come on here if I keep singing. He already told me. He goes, "Hey, that microphone you have, it's just not great for your vocals." He goes, "Your voice is like amazing." Like Mike was like saying how I sing like an angel, like he's never heard a voice like this. He wishes I could record and have like the best, equipment for me. But he said something about this microphone that I have. It just, when the way it works, it goes through and it just distorts everything. So you guys don't get to hear my actual great singing voice. So I'm glad Mike brought that to my attention, and I apologize, but you guys know that my voice is like 10 times better than this, according to Mike and everybody else people that have actually heard me sing in person. Shots fired. Yeah. What's going on, Phil K? Phil K, we're getting closer and closer to that Raiders Thanksgiving game. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's funny because people are already calling to try to make plans for Thanksgiving. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I'm watching the Raiders. What are you doing? Like, you should be watching the Raiders. Pay attention. Football season. You know, just mess around. Sue, noise. Go Chargers, go. Go Chargers, go. I don't know. So we talked about this a little bit last night, guys. The Bengals, as of right now, are the number 1 seed in the AFC. And I was trying to get you guys to answer before. Are you guys sold on the Bengals? Are we sold on them? They completely destroyed Baltimore. Baltimore completely destroyed the Chargers. The Chargers completely destroyed the Raiders, and the Raiders beat Baltimore. AFC is up, just tossed up in the air, right? Tossed up in the air. So I don't know what to think of that. It's I know I'm a Raider fan. It's still weird to open up, the sports page and look at it and see Bengals, Raiders, top of the AFC. Like, when the hell have we ever seen that? When's the last time we saw that? It's been a long time. Rashad Penny. More impressed with the Bengals or upset with the Ravens? Well, I was talking about it yesterday in our morning show, and I said I would be impressed with the Bengals if they beat the Ravens. Yes. It would legitify them a little bit more this year. So now with them being 5-2, that with that big win over the Ravens, I'm starting to believe, because Felke, there's always a team like the Bengals that are you think got hot and you don't really truly believe in it. But something's happening in Cincinnati, and they got it clicking. Drafted Jamar Chase was a great idea. They didn't listen to anybody else but themselves, because if they listened to everybody else, they wouldn't have had Jamar Chase, and they probably would be losing right now. So great. That's a great job. They listened. It was like the old movie Draft Day, right? Draft Mac, no matter what. 2-2-2. Let's see what's going on. DK Metcalf and Lattimore. Oh, yeah, Metcalf. That was a bad move by Metcalf. Metcalf just walked up and pushed Lattimore. Lattimore got the end of it because he retaliated. Remember, the referees always see the second guy. They always see the second guy. But come on, Metcalf, grow up. Like, he got into it with who did he get into it with this week? Was it Deion Sanders? Who was it, Mike? Who did he get into it with?
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. Yeah.
And then Shannon Sharp basically said, check my statistics. Happened to be an all-time great. Then DK responds with an 80-yard touchdown on like the first play after that altercation.
Throw Lattimore out of the game.
No, do not throw Lattimore out of the game. Actually, I'd be okay with it.
You need to throw out of the game Geno Smith. Still hurt from last week. Mike, what's up with all the Charger gear today?
It's no longer the bye week. We're back, baby.
Who do the Chargers have this week?
My YouTube is not working. What?
Who do the Chargers have this week?
The New England Patriots coming off a red-hot 50 bomb on the Jets. And they beat us 45-0 last year. I don't know if you remember. Of course you fucking remember. What am I even saying?
Are you having a big storm down there too, Mike?
It's drizzling. It's not quite a storm, I wouldn't call it.
Oh, it's coming down here. It's coming down. Geno Smith all day for Geno Smith?
When the
Come
rain
on, really?
Down.
I thought the Saints had a defense. I thought the Saints were supposed to come out and be like, oh, we got a defense. We're good to go. Over and over. Did you put any prize picks in today?
I did. I have. Geno Smith already helped me because I definitely put one in on him.
Well, I can tell you that Geno Smith didn't help me because I put an under on Geno Smith, 95 yards in the first half, because I just hated on him. Because I hate Geno Smith. After what he did to me last week, Mike, I can never trust Geno Smith again.
Well, he came through.
Saints defense crushed Geno in the polls.
I've got Geno Smith over 13.5 fantasy points. Alvin Kamara over 1 touchdown. Tyler Lockett over 45 receiving yards. And that's great that DK gets a big one right away. Alex Collins over 10 fantasy points. And Jameis Winston over 200 pass yards. So that big bomb right away to start off the game, that helps me out because I got a lot of overs and a lot of receiving and passing yards within those overs.
Geno broke my heart, so I broke his jaw. What's that from, Tony? What song did I just sing? What movie is that song from? It's not Geno, but it says, she broke my heart, so I broke her jaw. If you know that, Tony, you're my best friend. If you know what movie that's from. But it's funny because Geno Smith actually got his jaw broken by a teammate before when he was in the Jets locker room.
I remember that.
Oh, the Saints ran into each other. Great job.
Way to go.
Felke, Joe is staying silent after the crap he talked. Oh, Mike was in the back. Mike heard everything. He's the one staying silent. He didn't come on here going, what, Joe, what? Because if he did, he don't want this smoke.
What smoke? I'm trying to fix my YouTube TV because it says that I need to update my payment method, but every time I go to update it, it's like, why are you canceling? Like, bro, I'm not canceling. But I will say this. We should, while we're talking crap to each other and, wasting everyone's time at home, we should definitely pull up the scoreboard for everyone to see. So that way that we can keep track of the game live as the score changes.
That's not the scoreboard, Mike.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Sorry, Joe. I don't support movies that talk about punching women. So you don't watch Varsity Blues, huh? All right. Whatever, Tony Tucker, trying to make me look bad on national TV in front of the thousands of people watching us right now.
I have to go and grab my wallet. I'll be right back. Gotta love freaking card issues. At the worst time, too. Joe, you have to paint a word picture as to Geno Smith's touchdown pass because I haven't seen it yet.
You don't want to see it. So, look, I just was like, why am I getting all these Instagram stuff right now? Look at this, Mike.
The Braves take a dub?
Fernando Ramirez just sent me, why are you so quiet? And look, Braves win, all this stuff.
Just now?
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Tell him to come on and say it to your face. Say it to your face. Why is he talking trash about the Dodgers losing to the Braves when he's a Padres fan? It doesn't really add up, Fernando.
No, it don't add up, but it is what it is. A lot of Dodger haters coming out. People hate Dodgers because they win. They hate me because I'm a winner. People hate people that hate in life, Mike. Wait, what? I just confused the hell out of myself.
Is that why you hate me? Yo, it won't let me update my freaking method.
Mike, what's wrong with your stuff?
It says I need to update my payment method. But every time I
Mike.
go to hit update, it goes to cancellation. I don't want to cancel.
Mike, we pay you well here at the Warzone Sports Network.
I know, right? What's going on here?
YouTube, hook Mike up. Come on.
I feel
over again.
I don't deserve these technical difficulties.
That was clever, Mike, about putting the score up. Felke says.
Oh, thanks, Felke. I appreciate it.
He thinks that you hurt my feelings, which
A little.
You didn't hurt my feelings, Mike. You did not hurt my feelings, but I will cry in the car later.
Thank goodness someone else is here to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you as much.
Look at that. Look who it is.
Hey, I just showed him your message right now, and everybody says, why are you picking on me?
I'm not picking on you. You've been pretty quiet lately. I just wanted to know that, make sure everything's okay.
Well, I've been waiting for Braves fans to come and call me out, because I was saying some bad stuff about the Braves.
Oh, really?
And, well, I'm just like, the Dodgers are going to whoop your butt and all this stuff, and I guess there's not really any true Braves fans out there to come.
He wants to get called out. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how's it going, Fernando?
Good. How are you doing?
Hey, you went to the Fresno State game?
Yeah. Lorenzo got his jersey retired, so he invited me to go with him.
That's awesome.
I thought you were just going to go see Derek Carr's stomping ground, the best quarterback in the league.
Derek Carr? Oh, yeah, he went there, huh?
So did David.
He only threw 90. He only completed 90% of his passes yesterday.
They play the Eagles. Dude, you saw what Kansas City did to the Eagles at their own home.
Did you have a good bye week?
You guys are playing. I'm surprised. You guys are playing really good football. Like in the last 2 weeks, scoring a lot of points. Defense is actually stepping up. Denzel Perryman, you can tell he lost weight.
Hey, remember when you guys were, or not you, probably not you, but remember when Mike was laughing about Casey Hayward not being washed up? One of the best quarterbacks. I would never laugh about
Casey and I are good. Casey's a good guy. I would never laugh or do anything like that.
One of the best cornerbacks in the league right now. I don't think he's given. I think he's the only one that hasn't given up a touchdown right now this year.
No, it's him and Patrick Surtain, I think. Oh no, Patrick Surtain. No, he hasn't given one up either.
Even when he got burnt by the Raiders.
Surtain got burnt by the Raiders? Oh, you know what? Yeah, he might have allowed one then.
Geno Smith. Oh, my gosh. This is a quarterback that the Chargers need. This is a great guy. Did you hear what Geno Smith did to me last week?
No.
In fantasy football, I'm up by like 2 points or a little more than 2 points. And against the Steelers, he fumbles the ball in the last play of the game. I lost my fantasy game.
Wait, you had Geno Smith as your quarterback? Why would you do that? You deserve to lose. What'd you do to Mike? Mike is usually very Mike, are you still on the
I'm having issues with my service that provides me this game, and I'm trying to get it, but I can't figure it out.
Oh.
He doesn't want to talk bad about YouTube, but YouTube TV is not working for him.
He's being very, very over dramatic about the Casey Hayward thing.
Casey Hayward, hey, you know how many times that Jalen Hurts threw his way this week? Two times.
No, not that part. I'm happy Casey's playing well. I'm a big Casey Hayward fan. I think you're being a little dramatic saying that Mike was laughing and pointing fingers at him. I think that, one of my favorite players of all time.
Look, we scared Fernando away.
His screen.
Did you hear that?
What happened?
What is up with my volume?
There you go.
Maybe I'll try it on this.
So Fernando with the perfect response.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you guys. I don't know what I did.
The link. Oh, he can't hear us. All right, I can't really tell him.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna jump back on. He's probably talking so much crap. I know he's talking a lot of crap.
Yeah.
When he comes back, just act like I was talking a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
These are Rams. Right? I think they're both about the same right now.
Who?
The Chargers and the Rams. They both have a good offense. Their defense are both a little bit shaky, but they're both up there, right? They're both playing well.
I'm pretty biased. It's a steep argument against the Rams right now. They're a little better.
I don't know. I was hoping Jared Goff was going to win yesterday.
I should use
Jared Goff, dude. That I was honestly like, if they lose, because like, let's be honest, Sean McVay a couple of weeks ago went ultra Hollywood on everybody, dancing around when they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which Tampa Bay wasn't at full strength, by the way. And I'm like, where's that Sean McVay been? He hasn't jumped around and he didn't high five anybody. I'm like, where is that Sean McVay? So that's been pretty funny.
See, I think what got me is I don't know how much is all true, but all the rumors that came out about Sean McVay and Jared Goff not liking each other, and that they said that Jared Goff hung up on Sean McVay when he told him that he got traded.
This all sounds like WWE. Like, have you heard the stuff that's going on with Charlotte Flair right now?
I've been watching it all day on. Well, just like the TikTok stuff, but I've been watching.
The fake stuff is so funny though. They're like Charlotte Flair shot Biggie Smalls, and like I've been seeing all this other stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys are way too much. But that isn't that stuff crazy though? The Charlotte and Becky and Sonya Deville.
Yeah, all because they're saying she dropped the belt on purpose. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So Becky was supposed to snatch it out of her hands, and she's like, no, that's gonna make my character look weak. So she goes and she dropped it or did something. So Becky said, oh, okay, you're going to drop it on the ground. So Becky tossed it somewhere else. And so obviously they got into it. But they're saying that Charlotte's trying to get out of WWE because she wants to go to AEW with her husband. But, I mean, dude, you're not going to have it as nice as you have it in WWE. Like, you've already won the championship 12 times. And you've only been there for a couple of years. I hate that damn cutout.
Hey, I'm missing my Jackie Robinson. It fell in the middle of the night.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I think I have a
How's
ghost.
Jake?
He's good. He better not run up here right now just because he said his name now.
Why not? I want to say hi to Jake. How did that whole thing get started? Real quick, how did that whole thing get started with you guys announcing, with him getting to announce his picks?
He just asked it. He just asked for it. Hey,
I love the little intros. What gets me, I start laughing every single time. I love it.
I should get him to do I think this week he's going to dress up for Halloween. Are you going to dress up?
No, hell no. And the Chargers play on that day, and I was like, dude, if I came in on a Michael Myers mask and I sat right in front of Staley, do you think like he'd get a kick out of it? Like, it depends on if he wins or if they lose. I was like, oh yeah, I shouldn't do it then.
Hey, who does the play calling for the Chargers? Is it Matt Money Smith?
Yeah.
I was wondering. And then Daniel Jeremiah, where does the Chargers or the Rams?
No, Daniel Jeremiah does the color commentary.
For the Chargers as well?
Yeah.
So they don't pick his brain for draft stuff?
I don't know. You know what's funny is that
Oh
my god.
Oh my god. We can't hear you, Mike.
You know what he did, right? Those are his underwear, his crusty underwear. He just put them on his head and.
No, I just wanted to let y'all know that I agree with y'all that dressing up's overrated.
No, dressing up is awesome. I wish I could dress up on for Chargers media. I think they'd get a kick out of it. But if they lost, I know they'd get pissed and they wouldn't find it funny.
They're not going to lose, though. Not going to lose. We got to get revenge for last year.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, Fernando, I know you're a great reporter, a great beat writer.
That Baltimore game has made me question a lot of things.
Can you give me one piece of information? Because I don't know. I'm not good at reading or anything like that.
No, you can't.
Who's the number one team in the AFC West right now?
Well, they're in the bye week, but no, it is the Las Vegas Raiders. They're 5-2.
That's right.
Hey, your schedule gets a lot harder. No, and I'm being honest. Your schedule gets a lot harder in the second half, huh?
Yeah. Very, very.
Kansas City
very
twice. I think you guys will split that.
They got the Bengals. They got the Cowboys. Oh, here he is, right here.
Dude, that if Las Vegas was all Philly fans over there, oh, there's my guy. What's up, Jake?
What's up?
If Las Vegas was full of Philly fans this week, can you imagine the Cowboys game?
Really, Mike? Really?
Well, I just want you to talk about the AFC West while you just keep this here. Go ahead and talk about how they're first.
Were you at that game?
Yeah.
Hey, your dad told me that you tried one of those hamburger things.
How was the hamburger?
I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Oh yeah, I told you. Morley, why would you let him after I told you? Don't let the kid eat one.
Oh, I didn't want one.
Huh?
I didn't want one. I just wanted a hot dog, and that's it.
Hey, after the game, they have the street hot dogs. Those
are good. You know what's funny?
Yeah, those are the
is
best
that
ones.
in Mexico, that's what I like. I eat them and stuff. Like I'll eat hot dogs off the street. When I'm here in the U.S. and I see people doing that on the street, I'm like, ugh, I don't know if they're sanitary. But in Mexico, I'll eat the carts all day. I don't care.
He wants You got any picks for us this week?
Yeah.
Okay. He might keep on jumping off and jumping back in.
I think he's trying to get his stuff fixed.
Oh.
Chargers or Patriots? Who you taking?
For the Patriots. They just beat the Jets bad.
The Patriots did?
Dude, I had never heard of the quarterback that the Jets threw out there.
No, and then what was his name? Mike White?
Yeah, and he actually didn't play it all that bad.
Did you see they traded for Joe Flacco today?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I'm honestly like, Mike's gonna hate me, but I'm questioning a lot of things. Like, was it laziness? Was it, hey, the bye week's here?
Could it be a hangover? Because look, the Browns came out and did the same thing. That was a tough game.
Yeah. No, part of me thinks it is a hangover, but there's parts of me that think, hey, there's still a lot of work that they need to do. And like Joey got triple team against Baltimore, and like nobody on the other side was even like, what's his name had one sack, Uchenna, but it was kind of like, dude, like you need another guy there. You can't just be Joey. Like at one point, Joey was against Villanueva. They bring over the left guard, the running back, and the tight end. He had 4 guys on him blocking him, and I'm like, dude, and like he still almost got the damn sack, and everybody else was just one-on-one. So it's a little, I don't know. There's some things that I'm questioning about the team, but this weekend I guess they can change my mind again if they're able to beat the Patriots, because the Patriots. I mean, we asked Staley today, are you going to use that as motivation, the 45-0? He's like, no, I wasn't here. If those guys want to use it as motivation, then yeah, they can, but I'm not going to talk about it. He's like, we might watch film, but it was a different quarterback. And I'm like, yeah, that's true too. Cam was the quarterback. It wasn't Mac.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy if Mac Jones becomes the best quarterback out of this draft class?
Yeah, it would be pretty crazy the way he fell like that. And there's a lot. I think that out of all the guys, he was the one that needed the least amount of development to like step into an offense and run it. So we'll see how it goes over the next.
Well, and he got 2 DUIs in college, right?
Yeah. So there's the personality trait issue there. But Fields needs a ton of development to sit back and read defenses. Lawrence is kind of starting to improve a little bit, especially the last game they played. Obviously, Lance,
look at him. Hold on, my bad, real quick. He's wanting Jake to say something to me, and that's why he's like he put it on mute and he's trying to whisper to Jake like, "Hey, say something to Fernando."
So sometimes Jake always wants to talk, and I don't know what he's gonna say before, so I kind of mute it to hear. But I was like, okay, you could tell me first, and then you could say it. So go ahead.
After Patrick Mahomes got sacked last game, he was done for the rest of the season.
Not the season.
Well, he's probably.
He's talking about. Did you guys watch Patrick Mahomes get knocked out?
Yeah, he almost got decapitated.
So that's why I always gotta double check it, because you never know. He's still 8.
No, I feel you.
He might just throw something out there, and I'm like, oh, Jake.
No, you're good. I gotta hop off, so I just wanted to say hi to you guys.
All right, hey, and the shirts in the Warzone shirts.
Okay, the next time we record Compas, I'll wear it on Compas.
Heck yeah!
All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Jake,
have
a good one.
Bye.
Bolt
so
up.
hamburgers on you. Hamburgers on you next time.
Yeah,
Say bolt up.
I would not do that to his stomach.
Jake, say bolt up.
Say bolt up.
Nah.
Nah.
Hey, say Phil K's in the chat. You want to say what's up to Phil K?
Yeah.
Say hi, Phil K.
Hi, FK. The Cowboys are doing great.
Cowboys are doing great. What about Samuel Sports?
I don't really know.
He's a Giants fan.
Yeah. We need to give the Giants good luck.
Chiefs play the Giants next week.
What about Tony? Tony's in the chat.
Oh wait, no, wait. The Chiefs? Yeah, the Chiefs are gonna get destroyed by the Giants.
What? You're gonna call the Chiefs? All right, hot take right there.
Well, I've got some bad news for Chiefs also, though.
Yeah, they don't have Patrick Mahomes.
I think they play the Packers the following week, so they could be sitting at. What would it be?
I'm looking at the Chiefs as an 8-8 team right now, Mike.
Is it what team?
8-8.
Nah, the schedule's about to lighten up. I can't look at their schedule. I don't think I see 4 more losses.
Oh man!
Even if they split with y'all,
you don't see it.
Unless I'm remembering it wrong. I remember the beginning of their schedule was really tough, and the beginning of our schedule was real tough. And I was looking at it and thinking that if we come out around 500 out of this, and they come out at 4-2, I'll be happy. Imagine if they dropped that Browns game. They'd be even worse.
Oh yeah.
But they play the Packers. They're tough, and the Cowboys are tough. The Raiders are tough. But other than that, I mean, there's us. If we can beat them at home, I guess there's a chance right there. That could be 4 losses right there. They got to drop all of those because they're gonna take care of the Steelers. I still don't fully believe in the Bengals, and they play the Broncos the last week. That'll probably be the week that determines which wild card spot they're in.
Yeah, schedule's tough. Like Tony just said, schedule's tough.
Giants should be a win. If they don't beat the Giants, then I'm ready to call it also.
Yeah, if they don't beat the Giants, goodbye.
Yeah, I'm ready to call it if they don't beat the Giants.
I'm already been calling it. I called it last week, and you said, hey, hold on. And then now I called it this week, and then you're saying, no, I never called it.
Well, if you're right, you're going to be the one that gets to claim it, not anyone else, because you were ahead of the curve on that one.
What about my fade the Saints? Is that a good one still?
I don't know. I wish I could watch the game and tell you.
Jake went from a Cowboy hater to a fan.
No, really. I still kind of hate them.
Davis Mills. Oh, yeah, I'll do it right now, Samo. I keep forgetting
my bad. I was supposed to message him too until this happened to me. I don't feel like I deserve this.
But look, the Raiders, I'm not saying the Raiders have a tough schedule too, Mike. Giants, Chiefs, Bengals, Cowboys, Washington, Chiefs, Browns, Broncos, Colts, Chargers. It's pretty damn tough.
Wait, why did it say?
Yeah, it's tougher than I remember it being. I think it's because it's tougher than I remember it being because I thought the Raiders were going to stink, and I thought the Cowboys weren't going to be as good as they are.
And then some of the teams haven't panned out to be like we thought Washington was going to be not great, but a little bit better than what they were, right? We thought at least their defense. We knew their offense was going to struggle, but we thought their defense was at least going to be as good as last year, where when people played Washington, they had to put up a fight. Washington seems like a pushover now.
I never thought. I think I had a 6-win projection on Washington.
Well, I'm not saying that. I think I had them like at 6 wins as well, 5 or 6. But I'm just saying, like we thought they were going to be a tougher team. Like when you played the Washington, they were going to put up a fight, but they don't put up fights anymore. It's like that defense just gets pushed around.
Yeah, and their QB runs around like a maniac, and every once in a while he makes amazing plays. Maybe like a couple big plays a game, but for the most part, lots of bad play. The Chiefs really need to sit. Well, Mahomes needs to sit down himself and look at his own tape. But they need to sit down, compare his tape to Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers really buckled down from being that gunslinger that Favre was to being the really efficient guy, almost too efficient at times, where he's too scared to throw interceptions. Mahomes needs to go really strict. Once he turns that around, they're going to be fine again because the offense is going to start scoring every drive again. Their problem is that the defense is bad, and the way they countered that before was having crazy good offense. Well, now the offense is playing bad, so now it's just bad. It's just bad.
If the Chiefs lose to the Giants, what's
It's
going to be
over.
next?
It's
the
over.
Detroit Lions?
Put everyone on ice if they lose to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's over.
Yeah, especially in the division right now with the Raiders and the Chargers booming the way they are, it's over because they've got to play the Raiders twice and the Chargers one more time in that last stretch. If you lose to the Giants, you get the Packers up next after that. Go ahead and tap.
Tap, 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 a tap. Who's going to win this week? Packers or Cardinals?
Ooh.
Packers
Packers need to go to the end to the Cardinals.
The Devontae Adams thing sucks.
What's up, Say More Sports?
What's up, Jake?
I got it, Joe. We're back. I didn't miss anything, apparently. It's 7-0 still.
No, you haven't missed anything.
I just missed an entire half of football almost, and I didn't miss anything. Who would have guessed it? Tom Brady's on there with Peyton Manning and Eli right now. I know it's going to get all clipped up, whatever he says. He's getting a little bit of a goatee.
Oh, real quick about the Packers Cardinals thing. The Packers are in a COVID protocol situation right now, so probably rolling with the Cardinals.
Yeah, it just depends on what the results of that are. It kind of sucks to happen because I was ready to go ahead and lock that Packers pick in and start talking shit to people.
No, I'm rolling with the Cardinals, especially with this COVID, the protocol thing. They're not gonna have a lot of time to prepare.
This is a game that is tough. It is tough for younger teams like the Cardinals. I mean, they have the veteran players, but this is their first season together. Is the short weeks. Those sometimes can get them. It really does come down to the COVID thing. I think that the Packers you put up a really good game against the Cardinals, even without Devontae Adams. But if they lose more receivers, or if they lose a running back, or if they lose defenders, like it starts to pile up on them, or coaches, then it's going to start looking really gloomy for them.
What is Seattle doing right now?
They're winning. Peyton Manning's got old Miss.
Why are they letting the New Orleans Saints drive on them?
Because the Seahawks defense isn't good.
I don't remember how the prize picks, like it doesn't say first half or second half, so I don't remember. But I know I put one in for the first half. I'm going to guess this is the first half. I'm doing pretty good, but I don't remember. I don't remember. Mike, help me out.
I'm glad that they're passing right now.
You don't remember.
I hate how to drive.
Also, I have a weird Monday Night Miracle situation where I need Alvin Kamara and another player to combine for like less than 20. I didn't realize it, and that would win me 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that at, LK? Murray and Hopkins and Rodgers and Adam? No way. No, not even close. What do you think about that, Mike?
That's actually a really interesting topic. That's pretty dope. They're definitely approaching it, and the longer they stay together, they're gonna get closer. But you can't buy or you can't put together the chemistry that Rodgers and Adams have.
You know who's gonna have that chemistry next year?
Actually, I have officially put Carr and Adams. I'm officially putting Adams as the best receiver in football.
I mean, I had him number 1 before this season.
I just wanted to see
I could get frozen.
one more full season because he hadn't done it back-to-back years yet, but now I'm in.
You're 100% in, Mike?
I'm 100% in on Adams until someone dethrones him. It's probably not going to be Hopkins, it'll be someone else. Probably Jamar Chase in 3 years. What? He's freezing, but he's not frozen. I see him blinking. It's not working out.
Yeah, he's blinking.
Both of you are blinking.
Smallly moving.
You're blinking, Jake. You
No, Joe, you were blinking. Jake was doing just fine.
Tell him, Jake. Tell him he did it wrong.
You wearing a jersey, Jake?
Are you wearing a jersey?
No.
Oh, I thought it was a jersey.
It's a button-up shirt.
Is it a Captain America costume?
But I like the costume.
I'm thinking about making making an M instead of an A on the front.
Or you could just put the Charger symbol for your
And then I
favorite
could
team.
be Super Mike. Or I could, put a Chargers logo there and wear it to a game like a crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, Felke. Like not comparing them like as players, but as the best wide receiver quarterback combo. Yeah, I could. Okay, that's a different conversation.
A-Rod's a beast.
I think it'd be interesting to look at because Kyler and Aaron Rodgers play such different styles of football.
Yeah. And both of them are one-of-a-kind kind of guys, too.
Yeah.
Where no one else kind of really matches their style and does it the same way at that level. Aaron Rodgers and Kyler's not quite there yet. We need to see a little bit more long-term success, but Aaron Rodgers is one of like 3 or 4 elite quarterbacks in the league right now. And I heard you talking about Dak earlier. Dak's not elite. Elite is Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes elite?
That's your elite quarterbacks right there. Yes, he is.
And Tom Brady.
He's going through a slump.
His name is Thomas Brady.
They're just Tom.
Thomas Edward Patrick
Thomas
Brady
Brady.
the second.
Is he a second?
Dak
Yeah, he is
should
the
be
second.
Dak should be locked in the top 10. I think he can be a career top 10 guy, which is awesome to see because I'm a big Dak fan.
I was a big Carson Wentz over Dak guy.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
You know who Patrick Mahomes is reminding me of?
Who?
Carson Wentz last year.
Yeah, it's what it is like. He seems like he's trying to play too much Superman
Carson
ball.
Wentz was trying to do too much with that Philadelphia offense.
Exactly. Like the no-look passes and everything. Everyone's like, well, it hit the receivers right in the hands. Yeah, well, maybe the receiver didn't expect the ball. You should always expect the ball, but if you're in the middle of your route, you're not looking for the ball.
That's right.
See the quarterback standing in the pocket staring at you, you think you're going to get the ball.
Mm-hmm. No way.
And then there was one against Washington where he's being tackled and he just throws it up in the air. Like what was
he did the same thing against the Ravens.
Yeah, he just throws it up. And then the fumble, he's running with the ball in one hand like this, but he's like 10 yards downfield.
He had the first down. I don't know why he didn't slide.
He's like 10 yards downfield. You can't be holding the ball like that when you're that far down the field. You got to tuck it. That's kind of like every football player ever first rule that you learn on offense.
And then when his head smacked against that player's knee,
yeah, that was nasty.
I thought it was a neck injury because the way his neck curled when it happened.
That could have been way worse. You got kind of lucky.
Mike, your hands are giant.
I do have some large hands.
Whoa, you do have big hands.
I wear double XL gloves. I can palm a basketball, and I'm 5'9". And you know what to say about big hands? Big wedding rings.
Oh, I was gonna say big surface area.
Mike, put your hand out on the screen.
I don't want to touch your hand though on accident. There we go.
Mike, so there was lightning over here, and I said that it was the Chargers because they were mad that didn't play this week.
The bye week is over. The Chargers are back, baby, and we're going to take it to the New England Patriots this weekend.
So he said there's a storm outside our house, and that's why.
Well, yeah, that's them following you around. Storm at the game when they destroyed the Raiders.
Wilt Chamberlain is not real. I'm making a TikTok about this. I'm going to. Wilt Chamberlain is not real.
I am the real life Wilt Chamberlain. That's what Felke is saying.
Ah, okay. That I can get with.
Hey, so I put it under on Geno Smith getting 18 yards rushing for the game. For the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you have now?
He's at, I take that back. It was under 12.5 for Geno Smith rushing for the game. He has 12 right now. You guys think I'm doing good?
No.
Pretty good.
No, he's going to go over. How many fantasy points does Alvin Kamara have?
3.
I don't know.
This is actually working perfectly. Oh, it's Alvin Kamara and Alex Collins. Alvin Kamara has 11 points already. All right. I need Alvin Kamara and Alex Collins to score less than 6 points in the second half, or 6 points from this point forward.
Why less than 6?
To win a fantasy matchup. It's kind of a miracle. Jameis Winston. Let's go. Oh, got with the pump fake, even though you're 3 yards downfield already.
Hey, Mike, I was talking about Winston and the way that remember how people always talk about his warm-ups or his training in the offseason? Look how he does. He runs. Look how he ran this one right here. 2 hands on the ball the whole time, even when he's running.
That's how you protect the ball right there. Ironic for Jameis Winston.
Like he was like, nope,
yes,
not
Jameis,
fumbling
protect
in.
the ball.
He's like, I gotta eliminate as many fumbles as I can because of how many interceptions I'm gonna throw.
If Seattle doesn't win, then their season is a disaster.
I mean, both these teams kind of need to win this game because these are the kind of games that are the difference between the wild card is these Seattle New Orleans games or New Orleans versus Minnesota games.
Here for he's aiming at you as it down.
Oh, I put it as a power play. Oh man, I don't like that. Why did I do that to myself, Mike?
Do what? The Geno Smith one? Is Alvin Kamara scoring this touchdown and just ruining that 6-point thing right now?
No. I don't know why I put it as a power play. I should just flex it all the time, but
Oh. Okay, and I also need Alex Collins and DJ Dallas to combine for less than 6 points. So both situations involve Alex Collins dropping 0 tonight. Which just doesn't add up because if Alex Collins gets dominated and drops 0, that means Alvin Kamara probably scored more than 6 or DJ Dallas scored more than 6. So it's just a lose situation, but miracles happen. Oh, Geno almost threw a pick. That was close.
Don't you ever wish bad things upon the God himself, Geno.
I'm rooting for Geno, even though I picked the Saints to win tonight.
Geno is the holy Messiah.
They send the field goal kicker out. I'm okay with it. Alvin Kamara.
Alvin, baby.
Alvin, baby.
well, stop bad mouthing Winston. 40-piece coming.
I kind of want to
Who's
put
bad mouthing Winston? We just said both quarterbacks suck. We didn't say anything bad about them.
We said that it was a good pump fake. You did that run.
Oh, yeah. We said that too.
How did that guy fall for that pump fake? He did it like 4 yards after the line of scrimmage.
It was interesting, wasn't it? Hey, Tony, you like my shirt? I got it for $10. Shout out to those guys that were selling it on the street outside the game.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
For $10 outside the stadium?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
I'm trying to.
2 for 10. Go for it. What would Staley do? Well, Staley probably wouldn't go for it against Geno Smith. I think they're kind of banking on things to go wrong here pretty soon. The Saints did just get a field goal, if you guys are tuned in and are interested in what's actually going on in the game. And the Seahawks will be receiving the ball back with around 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Yes, bolt up, Tony. I have another one. I can give it to you if you also wear a size large.
Tony only wears medium, so he's not going to take it.
It's medium. It's medium.
Oh. Mike.
They're all talking trash to each other in this group chat, and they're got voice messages and everything.
They text a lot in this thingy.
That was kind of the idea.
It's funny watching the conversations.
Should I put the stream link in there?
Do it. We can get like 15 extra people. It's funny watching them argue, especially during games. I thought Glock 9 make them real. I did another mock draft today for the 32-person league. Did pretty good. I'm doing one right now. I think it's my favorite mock draft.
32. You guys are crazy, dude. 32-person league. Why is anyone talking about Adams 200 yards?
Because he's so great that we naturally expected of him. Yeah, 32 people mid-season is crazy, but, you know, Mike has some crazy ideas.
That was my wife's idea, actually.
Oh, well, as you can tell, Rosemary is clearly the brains of the operation.
So
You
what's
just
the
called
roster
idea
now?
crazy until you found out that she's the one.
What? Yes, I trust Rosemary, not you.
What's the roster in that league, Mike?
1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and 1 flex.
Oh, yeah, let's screw that.
Screw. Why?
Russ! I see Russell Wilson. Russ, I see you. I sees you.
The league's going to be awesome. Don't you dare talk about the league like that, Joe. I did a mock draft, and Ingold is in my starting lineup in that mock draft.
Oh, I didn't do my strategy.
What's the strategy? I just
My
asked.
strategy is to dip and take 2 starting quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah. That's not a strategy. I already told you about that. That's just being an
Yeah,
asshole.
I just said I'm being jerk. Someone's gonna have to force to trade with me.
But I will also be partaking in the.
I'm the guy at the playground who hogs all the toys and makes you come to me to get them.
Actually, I do have a stat for you, FLK. The Raiders, no, I don't know. They're the first team to go 2-0 after losing their head coach
Anyways,
to an email scandal in the middle of the season.
see, look, gamer guy's here from the league.
Gamer guy.
That
I'm
profile
coming
pic.
here
is
for the
awesome.
fantasy league.
We were
What's
just
up,
talking
gamer guy?
about
Roman Reigns.
strategy.
I like my profile picture.
We were talking about strategy, gamer guy. Do you have any particular strategy, and what overall pick do you have in this 32-man midseason league, one of a kind, made by Mike, who didn't come up with the idea himself?
Mike
Why did you-
randomized it 3 times. I got 28 the first time, 29 the second time, and then got 4th the third.
I got 4, I got 6, and then I got 20 on the official one. I'm pissed about it.
DK only had that one big catch, though, right?
Oh, gamer guy's picking 2 picks before me. Do not take my person, who I want, gamer guy.
Ninja has pick number 6.
Oh, pick 6.
The sucky part about being the 4th overall pick is I have to wait so long for my second rounder.
So, Joe, in this situation, I'm in the 20th overall pick slot, right? So I'm getting a very low first-round pick. Should I take a quarterback? Because position value is not going to be there for running back anymore at that point.
Yeah,
But
at that
if I
point you're
take
picking from like Chase Edmonds.
But it's kind of a pick your poison, because if I do take a quarterback that early, now I'm talking about starting like a backup running back as my RB1.
Well,
No,
J-Rob?
because second round.
I think you
coming
just
around,
got to see
you
where
could
the
get,
draft
like-
goes, Mike.
Just pick best available player every round.
Yeah, I think you got to go. I think you just got to go.
I would say take best available because then you have like the best players, and then you can trade. You can trade your way to something.
I was thinking
That's what
about
I'm doing. That's why I'm taking
big
2 starting
red.
quarterbacks. I'm forcing somebody to come to me and offer me something.
I was thinking about going RB wide receiver quarterback. I'll get a mid-tier RB1, but in the 32-man league, that's pretty solid for picking 20th. I'll get a high-end wide receiver 2 guy that's going to be my wide receiver 1, and then I would get a hopefully
You get like a
top
Justin, not
20
Justin Jefferson.
quarterback.
Are tight ends getting more?
Top 20 quarterback?
No, tight ends are
no,
regular.
It's just going to be PPR points, regular PPR
Yeah,
scoring.
you are. I think. Wait, aren't rushing touchdowns or passing touchdowns 4? It's 1 to 2.
Passing touchdowns are 4.
Passing 4.
I don't know. And I feel like if I go best player available, I may screw myself over in the running back.
I'm doing a mock draft and someone just drafted Cam Akers.
from the 20th. Yeah, those guys are the guys that it like pulls up for you as the auto draft at the end. 210 for Lance. Oh, so you need to get Lance. That might be a guy that might win this league. Is a guy like Trey Lance.
My other strategy, Mike, was to draft players that already had their bye week.
That's a thing too. That's in this. Players that already have their bye week should have a little bit more value than other players. Actually,
Like
a lot more.
Dak,
value.
an Eckler, a Herbert.
It's genius, actually.
Because then the only thing you have to worry about is injury.
Yeah. So the guys I sent the link to are getting a little insight here to what we're going to be doing. That's a good idea, is to just pay attention to those bye weeks, especially the early rounds. Because if you lose your first round pick for a week, you just lost that week. You're not winning that week.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, who are you going to play for them? Like, if I lose Austin Eckler to injury for a week, knock on wood, like, I have to go and play his backup, or I have no one else that I can go to. And his backup's probably going to be on another team.
Yeah.
I think I'm also going to look for backups late in the draft that play behind injury-prone players.
Like an Alexander Madison or a Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
Maybe even a D'Ernest Johnson.
You might see whoever the Colts backup quarterback is right now on my roster.
They cut Eason.
Is it Ellinger?
Yeah, it's Ellinger. They cut Eason.
I think they also had someone else too, but I think it should be Ellinger.
Yeah. Ew, Dr. Pepper's disgusting.
This is a 40-ounce can right here in my hand.
You gonna crush it? Is that what? You should have came with a better joke than just this is a 40-ounce can. You could have came up with something better than that.
Well, I was bored by listening to you guys talk about a fantasy league I was never invited to.
It's a followers league. Are you a follower or are you a leader?
I just drafted the Jets backup in my league.
I look at you as a leader, Joe Morley. You're the CEO of this company.
You could have joined.
I hate Geno Smith.
There was 158 people that requested to join the league. It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
I was pretty shocked by that, actually.
You should have done a 158-man league.
Next time.
Oh my gosh.
I thought about doing a second league, but I can't run two. It's not going to be possible. I'll slack on one of them.
You end up focusing more on one than the other.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make a ton of content. I'm gonna like look at the group chat, like everyone send me a trade or send me crazy trades, and I'll make content out of it. It'll be awesome.
All right.
I'm getting free content out of this.
It's gonna be some wild trades.
Who's ready? Who's ready? Everybody in the chat ready? I got some NFL trivia coming our way. Who's ready?
I got
7-3 right now.
Has to be.
We're in the middle of a Geno Smith, Jameis Winston boring game. We're gonna play some trivia.
All right, let's do it.
Mike, there's the replay of the DK Metcalf touchdown. Did you see it?
It's probably about to play on my screen. I see DK.
Okay, watch.
He's sitting there with his hands on his hips.
I don't know if they showed it, but they showed it.
I must have missed it.
Okay.
The trivia has to be post 2010. That's the rules.
No, yeah, it's good. Who is taller? Kansas City Chiefs Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady from the Buccaneers?
Taller?
Taller. Who's the taller quarterback? Without looking it up.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'll probably go Tom.
We're going Tom Brady?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we win? Mike, it's Brian.
You win another question.
Brian, thank you for coming to the stream.
So Tom Brady was the correct answer. Tony got it right. Gamer Guy got it right. Great job, guys.
Dak's the best dancer in the game.
Jackson. Okay, you ready? Question number 2. Which one of the following was not a nickname for New England quarterback Mac Jones in his college days?
Uh-oh.
Mac 10, Mac Attack, Mac and Cheese, or the Joker?
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese he got from Cam once he got in the league.
So we're
Mac
going with
Attack.
one Mac and cheese, one Mac
I want
Attack.
mac and cheese.
Mac Attack sounds too corny.
No, Mac Attack is definitely something
What do you guys
a
think in the
19-year-old
chat? Let
kid
us know in
drunk
the
would come
chat.
up with.
What's the answer in the chat? Which one is not a nickname?
To
of
help
Mac?
us, guys, because Mike's going with Mac Attack. Same Old Sports is going with Mac and Cheese. We need one more to break
Yeah,
the
mac
tie.
and
Let's
cheese.
go.
Mac
Mine's a
Attack sounds like
blind.
something a drunk 19-year-old would come up with.
Mine's a blind guess, though, by the way. Oh, Project Drivel, Tony Tucker is also going with Mac
See,
and Cheese.
Tony's
They're both going
I
Mac
have-
and Cheese and Mac Attack.
I
Now we're
have
split
knowledge on
again.
my side.
Felke,
So this
step
is-
in.
This is a nickname he was not called. Looks like Mac and Cheese is going to be the one that we're going with. Clicking on Mac and Cheese now. Mac and Cheese is correct.
Mac and
He
cheese
was
he got
not
from
called
Cam
Mac
once
and
he came
Cheese.
in the league.
So I didn't win anything.
Yeah, you lost. That's why we don't listen to you, Mike.
Where are you getting these trivia questions from?
Don't question the source.
Wow. heading into the 2021 NFL season, who was the last AFC quarterback to be named NFL MVP? Was it Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, or Joe Namath?
Patrick Mahomes.
From the AFC?
Who was the last AFC quarterback to be named NFL MVP heading into 2021?
Last year was
Oh,
Rodgers.
isn't it Lamar?
Was Lamar the year 2 years ago?
Yeah, Patrick won it his second year.
So
Lamar
Mahomes,
then won it, and then
Mahomes
Rodgers
didn't-
won it.
Mahomes didn't win it the year that they won the Super Bowl. It's Lamar Jackson, obviously, Joe.
Yes, Lamar.
So you're switching your answer to Lamar Jackson.
Yes, Patrick Mahomes won it the year.
Okay, going
they
Lamar. Same
they
old
didn't win.
sports going Lamar.
It's
Yeah,
Lamar. It's Lamar.
The Joe Namath was a nice touch.
Lamar Jackson was the correct answer. Tony
Who do we
Tucker
win?
got Lamar.
Good job, Roman Reigns. Yeah, I was getting my years mixed up, gamer guy. I thought that Mahomes won it 2 years ago, but he won.
It's a confusing one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Got you thinking. Got you on your toes a little bit. Got you on those toes.
The same year they won the Super Bowl. Who's one of the MVP?
How many touchdown passes did Josh Allen toss for the Buffalo Bills in 2020? Was it A, 10,
No.
B, 20,
No.
C, 37, or D, 45?
It's 37. I know it's off the top of my head.
We would definitely know if it was 45. It was 37.
It was 37.
Tossed or
Like
total?
I have that specific number in my head. Like I actually know that off the top of my head. It's 37.
See, everyone's saying 37 in the chat.
Everybody's going 37. All
Unanimous.
right.
Deal or
Correct.
no deal?
You are correct. Everybody's correct. 37.
Yeah. Why did I know that off the top of my
And
head?
twins.
Okay. Okay, I'll let him know. All right. Joe. That was the banker calling. He's offering you $45,000. Now, you still have $500,000 on the board, and it could be one of those briefcases. But I'm here to ask you, $45,000, Joe. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Oh, and we keep playing. How'd you know that he was going to hit no deal? Because we're 5 minutes into the episode, maybe?
Don't they draw multiple people?
Howie Mandel's a go.
Here goes Winston. Oh, go Winston.
I just listened to a podcast with Howie Mandel on it. It was pretty funny.
All right, you guys ready? Here's a tough one for you. Before. Oh, okay. Let me ask a question. Who is the worst team in the NFL? A, Raiders, B, Raiders, C, Raiders, or D, the Giants? Where's the Jets at?
I vote Giants.
I
Mike.
vote B, Capital, and all caps Raiders.
No, my best bit is by far the old people jokes. And that's a
Ask
well
it.
that's like endless. It just keeps going down. Gamer guy.
I think I make pretty good old people.
Gamer
jokes.
guys, throw it on here. We'll ask it.
Yeah, same old. You're elite. You're like that. You know those 4 quarterbacks I listed. I'm more like Dak Prescott at old people jokes. Still amazing, but like more like just really good or top 10 would be what you would call it, not elite.
Okay. Before he led the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs, Baker Mayfield went from walk-on starting quarterback at what college? Went from walk-on to starting quarterback at which college? Alabama, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, or Syracuse?
Didn't he play at Texas Tech also? But he
played at Texas Tech and he left because of a scandal.
Oklahoma. What was the scandal? Wow, Jameis Winston just scooped that ball up. He said,
I don't remember exactly what it was. It was I think it was a combination of a scandal and him not getting playing time.
Think about it. Think about it because we got something going down.
Yeah, come on. There, now we can dance alongside it again. But
Gamer saying Texas Tech, Project Drivel saying Texas Tech.
just
So
like
okay,
that.
saying Alabama. What are you guys saying?
Answer.
Remember, he went from walk-on to starting quarterback at what college?
Oklahoma.
Same old.
Did he walk on at Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
He walked on at Oklahoma, didn't he?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Because he transferred from Texas. I don't even really care. I want to know.
So if he transferred from Texas Tech,
yeah.
where do you think he walked on, Mike?
Well, he also could transfer and walk on at Oklahoma. Just because he transferred doesn't eliminate the
Okay,
fact.
so you guys are going Oklahoma. The comment section is going Texas Tech.
What are you going with, Joe?
I already know the answer. But if I was a gambling guy, I would go with the comment section. And the correct answer is Texas Tech.
He said if I was a gambler, I would go with the comment section.
I try to talk you into the right one. Because, Mike, I was telling you, okay, he walked on, right? And then he became the starter at Texas Tech. Then he had his troubles and then transferred over to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, I know you were trying to tell me I'm wrong. And I understood that, but I was still being stubborn and sticking with my answer because I was just going to burn with that shit.
I can't understand English, and I misunderstood the question.
I can transfer from – I'm at Cal Poly Pomona right now to Citrus College and walk on their football team if I want to. Might get cut.
Gamer guy, you got it right.
But I can walk. Gamer guy, I want to know your question.
Yeah, we're waiting for yours.
Trivia question. What's your question?
I have a trivia question.
What is it, Mike?
Ooh.
Hit it.
Which NFL player, current or active, holds all the records for rookie quarterback play? Touchdown, completions, missed the yards by about 20 yards, but close enough. What's the answer? Trivia.
Pass.
Huh? Pass. What do you think, Samold?
I have a feeling it's Justin Herbert.
Ding, ding, ding. You got
Wait,
it right.
I have an actual trivia question.
Guess who else just lost in fantasy football because Alvin Kamara scored a touchdown? He's got a thumb. He's got a sprained thumb. It's me.
I have an actual trivia question. You guys ready?
I'm listening.
What team holds the record for the most points scored in an NFL game?
Most points scored in an NFL game?
In an NFL game.
Like combined?
No, like this team by itself, not
Absolutely
combined.
murdered somebody. Scored
Yeah,
75
murdered
points.
somebody, but them by themselves.
Has to be a team with a really good running back. Let's go. What's some historic running back? Is it the Chargers?
I'll give you a hint. It's pretty. It's NFL history, not this season.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
So yeah, so I'm gonna give you a hint. It's pretty far back,
What
like
was
in
the
the
question?
60s.
What was the question?
What NFL team holds the record for the most points scored in an NFL game?
It was a miracle, but I'm still pissed about the Alvin Kamara thing because I also had a prize pick in for him to get a rushing touchdown. So that way, if I lost fantasy, I would win prize picks, but he got a receiving touchdown. But I'm guessing a team that's been along for a long time. They're really good now because of Dak and Dak only. The Cowboys.
Going with the
I'm gonna say the
Cowboys?
Giants. I'm gonna say the Giants because you wouldn't know anything if it wasn't history because you're a Giants fan.
That's a good logic, Joe. I should have thought of that.
The answer is the Washington football team put up 72 points.
Shanahan days?
Hey, okay.
That was in the
What
60s.
did Jacksonville put up their final game against Dan Marino?
Childhood.
Dan Marino's final game. How many points did Jacksonville put up?
I have no idea. I'm not that old. I'm not gray. I'm not 55. Gamer Guy's question was, who was the last Dolphins rusher to run for 200 yards in one game? Drake! Who was the last? Ricky Williams, huh?
My guess would have been Ricky Williams, but it seems like a trick question, right?
Maybe.
Trying to think of a Dolphin good running back.
It's not Kenyon Drake. Is it? Jay Ajayi.
I'm going to go with Jay
Ajayi.
It's
Jay Ajayi would be a nice one.
I'm going to go with Jay Ajayi.
Oh, here's the person I lost to because of Alvin Kamara. Yeah, good. It was his waiver wire team, I think, had like 6 bye weeks, and all he had was Kyler and Kamara as his starters. And mine was the injuries and bye weeks, the entire lineup. So we had like a bye week battle.
See, everybody was picking the Jaguars on the comments because, like I told you, that Dan Marino game, but it was only 62-7 in the playoffs. I just went back and watched them.
What's up, Krusty? I just referenced your video. Okay, what about a gamer's question? What's the final answer for this? I think it's
Gamer.
Jay.
Come on, Gamer, help us out. What was it?
Well, the chat also needs to guess. Felke, Tony, is it Jay Ajayi? Are we right? There's a couple other questions in here too. Someone throw it, Timberlake. We're still here throwing a Broncos trivia question. We're doing trivia questions.
It is Jay Ajayi.
That's what happens when you have a Jameis Winston.
Is it? You looked it up?
No, he put it in the chat.
Game.
Oh, you look. Oh,
Jay Ajayi. Me and
there
Sam
you go.
out of that before you, Joe. Sucks to suck.
It sucks to suck. Yes, it does.
Which current NFL QB is going to be replaced by Cam Newton by Wednesday?
None of them.
Not Mike White.
Let me tell you, Cam Newton is like the new Colin Kaepernick. Whenever there's an opening, people are going to say Cam Newton, and Cam Newton's not coming back. He's done.
You don't think he's ever coming back?
I don't think he's coming back. I think he's done.
He won 7 games last year.
Yeah, but I think he's done. He's at college games now. He's kicking it in the stands, drinking with people, and having a great time. He's not coming back.
Same amount of games as Justin Herbert.
Which player had 40? It's the same thing.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on it also. Go ahead.
He asked it twice. I just clicked on the bottom one.
Oh.
Which player had 45 passing touchdowns in 2011? Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, or Eli Manning?
That says players. There's 2. It's not Eli. He's never, ever thrown for 45 touchdowns. I know that.
It's Rodgers. That's Rodgers' MVP season where they went 15-1.
Did Peyton Manning also throw for 45 touchdowns or Brady?
The answer is Geno Smith.
45?
I know one of them is Aaron Rodgers because that's his MVP season where they went 15-1.
Yo,
I don't know if it's a trick question, but
it's Bean.
Bean,
our favorite doggy. Bean.
Okay, I'm gonna go in 2011. I'm gonna go with B.
It's A-Rod.
Bean's a good guess. Bean was doing an amazing thing back in 2011.
Who is it, Felke? Let us know.
Bean, do you have any trivia questions?
I got more. Don't wait. Don't hold. Don't be.
I like the chat ones better, honestly.
Shut up, Mike. Just because you got him wrong.
That's true. The Texas Tech thing really threw me for a loop.
Aaron Rodgers.
It was A.A. Ron.
A Ron.
All right. Which quarterback posted the NFL's best passer rating in 2019? Don't look it up, guys.
What was the question
Best
again?
passer rating in 2019. Was it Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, or Ryan Tannehill?
2019. Was this
Repeat the
Lamar's
question
MVP
one more
year?
time.
Which quarterback posted the NFL's best passer rating in 2019? Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, or Ryan Tannehill?
2019. This is Lamar's MVP year. This is Derrick Henry's breakout here. It's Tannehill. It's Tannehill.
Gamer guys, we're going along with you. Mike?
I'm gonna go Tannehill also.
Everybody's going Tannehill? Correct. Ryan Tannehill.
Because I remember watching those sports shows and they would put up the graphic that Tannehill had a better passer rating than Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes. All right, here's my trivia question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Who was the last NFL player to score 5 touchdowns in a single game?
Quarterbacks included?
Not quarterbacks included. Non-quarterbacks. Sorry.
Wide receivers, running backs.
That would be someone probably last weekend.
5 touchdowns.
I'll give you a hint. It happened within the last 5 years.
Alvin Kamara, Christmas last year.
Then the next hint was going to be he's playing in the game tonight. Easy work. Bean said that was an easy one. No. Derrick Henry did not score 5 touchdowns. I think he scored 4. No, he scored 3.
There was a couple games that Derrick Henry could have scored like 6 or 7.
And they just stopped. Yeah.
All right. So on my prize picks
Wait,
in the first half.
Krusty has a trivia question.
I need to put the second half ones in. Oh. Who was the QB1?
Who was the QB1 in 2017 for fantasy?
Who won the Super Bowl that year?
2017.
The Eagles?
Who was the QB1? What year is 2017? Is that
Mahomes.
the Eagles Super Bowl?
Mahomes. He threw 50, didn't he?
No, wasn't Mahomes? Mahomes was a backup still at this point.
2018.
2018 was his 50.
It was 2018, so it's the year before Mahomes.
So he's still a backup at this point.
Broke the hell out.
Noise.
Is this the Eagles Super Bowl year?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's Eagles Super Bowl year. Carson Wentz, Tom Brady.
It could be Dak. That's what Gamer Guy said in the chat. But I don't think it's Dak. That's Dak's rookie year, right?
No, it's not because Carson Wentz and Dak same draft class. And this wasn't Carson Wentz's first year either.
Dak's second year.
17.
Bean's going with Russ.
Russ is a good guess. 2017. What was Russ doing? Did they make the playoffs that year?
Yes. They make playoffs every year.
Oh, yeah, they did make the playoffs. They did.
It's not Blake Bortles. Come on.
Blake Bortles good. It's kind of a good guess.
It might be Watson.
Is this Watson's rookie year? This is Watson's rookie year.
I don't think he was QB1 his rookie year, was he?
No, there's no way he was QB1.
No, he came in halfway through the year because Castle got injured.
Go ahead. Tell us. Krusty.
Wait, let me guess. I'm gonna go Russ.
Yes, we want the answer, Krusty.
Yeah, we want the answer, Krusty. Hit us. I'm gonna go Russ.
Russ.
It was Russ.
Smith, Cam.
Alex Smith was number 2.
Brady.
That's crazy. Alex Smith was number 2, and they still decided to go Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. All right, Mavi T. Who has defended the most passes since 1999 with 203?
Jeez. Whoever this guy is has had the ball thrown to him plenty of times.
Probably a safety or a corner.
Yeah, winning guess is a linebacker. Safety corners is 2000. Antonio Cromartie.
It's
That's
not
my
Antonio.
guess.
It's not Antonio Cromartie. It's Antonio Cromartie's prime wasn't, or his career wasn't long enough to get 203. I'm gonna go with Champ Bailey, but I'm cheating because I know that he's a Broncos fan, and that might be why he asked that question. Joe, do you have any other answers?
Champ is a good guess.
Could it be Charles Woodson? Did Charles Woodson defend that many passes? He could have. I mean, he had the corner and safety run.
I'm gonna go Richard Sherman. No, I'm gonna change my answer to Richard Sherman.
It's not Richard Sherman either. He didn't have a long enough career either, and his career's still going.
It is. Oh, I thought.
And he didn't really defend passes because it is Champ Bailey.
It is Champ.
Just listen to Mike. He obviously knows what the fuck he's talking about. Ed Reed might have had 203 KOs in his career.
So I'm trying to put some prize picks in.
What was Winston? Oh, he's trying to hit a parlay. 40 more passing yards. You got it, dude. You got it. Hope I didn't jinx you, but I think you got it.
Here's a question. Who holds the record for the most interceptions thrown in the season?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, my phone is on. Okay.
Is it Jameis Winston?
No, it's not Jameis.
The Cowboys, Felke. Congrats. Zach. Who's Zach?
You guys want the answer? You guys can keep guessing.
I want the answer.
It is George Blanda with 42.
How did they not bench that guy?
It was in the 60s.
Jeez. Why is he even throwing it 42 times in a season?
It was George Blanda. 42 interceptions? Jeez.
Yeah, he would have gotten benched in about a minute. Let's see what we got.
If he did that in today's NFL, I would just stream whatever defense he's playing against.
Who? Blando?
Yeah, Blanda. I would just stream whatever defense he's playing against.
He's in the history books for something.
Yeah. Yeah, Krusty, give us some more fancy questions.
Tyler Lockett has one catch for 5 yards, guys.
I have Lockett in the league, but I already won. I'm up by 60, and he has nobody left.
You know what's crazy?
Wait, that was George Blanda's MVP year? Wait, the year he threw 42 interceptions, he also won MVP?
That doesn't add up.
Is
that allowed?
He threw 62, okay, in 1962.
I didn't even notice
George Blanda MVP.
I'm too late. Same old.
For the second half?
Yeah, I can't put any second half stuff in.
Oh, he won it in 61. I think he won the year before, or it might have been that season.
Okay, Bean, give us the question.
Just keep throwing trivia questions at us. We'll keep answering them.
Yeah.
My knowledge, I'm surprised myself. I know a surprising amount about football.
I don't know anything. Well, at least that's what my TikTok followers tell me. Pretty funny.
Bean just asked the question I did.
What do you ask? Most interceptions?
Yeah, most interceptions thrown in a season.
No, that's the most
total. This is total.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, it's Brett. It should be Favre.
But Brady's going to pass him one day.
RB1 in 2015. Was this Jamal Charles?
Yeah, I think that's Jamal Charles.
Yeah, it might be Jamal.
Right.
Jamal. You guys should do a Warzone Warzone trivia night.
Oh, Tony would take us to school.
Like just in like a 30 minute to 45-minute stream, just trivia questions.
I have a board of just trivia questions, but they're really like old school questions, like all before 2005.
You guys should. That'd be a good if you have nothing planned for that day and just you need something to do, throw that out there.
Yeah, I'll just ask Tony all the questions. He's the only one that was here to see electricity get invented.
Who was it, Krusty? Tell us.
Who's winning on Thursday? Packers or Cardinals? Packers!
I'm
Jay
leaning
Fly
towards
here.
Cardinals.
We got the Pelican hat on for us.
Jay, perfect timing.
What up, baby?
I'm going with the
We're doing-
Cardinals because the Packers are dealing with a COVID protocol thing, so I'm gonna roll with them. It was
Devonta
Freeman.
The guy who just carved the
Wow.
Chargers up.
It was Freeman.
Was the RB1 in 20.
Jay, you can join in our trivia.
All right, let's join in, baby. I'm with it 1,000%.
100%. You can't keep changing the numbers up on us.
That's right.
Jay,
J 100.
100%.
J 1000. That's the next one. Just playing.
Bean, how did you know that? Devonta Freeman was the last name I thought of.
What up, Bean? Hey, I just finished an intense workout. I'm back doing intense workouts. So we got a game on Saturday, and
Okay.
I was practicing. Mike see me. I was getting out of breath a little bit, so I hit these intense workouts again. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing
What
about
up?
intense workouts on the week of the game. It's too late, J Fly. You're fucked already. All you're gonna do is make yourself extremely sore and banged up for the game.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You just gotta rock with it. Just go. If you're gonna want to work out, just go and do cardio. Don't do anything crazy.
All right. Yeah, I did some crazy incline treadmill cardio. I was dying
Yeah,
too.
see the incline part. Take the incline part out.
All right.
Jesus.
Jay, what is this video you haven't watched yet?
Oh, let's see. Oh, Jay, do you at least have the Chargers video on your watch history? Nope, I have nothing. I think I saved it though. I think I did save it. Oh, I think I did save it. That's actually smart. I think you told me to do that, and I did it. So I think I have to just do that now and watch it. I feel like this has been a fun
Wait, someone
game.
said they had a fancy. They had another trivia question for us. Who was it? Oh, gamer guy. Give us
Yeah,
another-
Gamer
give
guy
us
one. All right,
another
let's get it.
Put it in the
question.
chat.
Oh, let's go.
First
Bean,
day
hey,
of
you gotta make
tryout.
the football team, bro. What sport? And I'll give you some tips, some advice or something. Well, me and Mike and Samuel probably.
Yeah.
Jay is the wisest person on this network. Good stuff, Brody. I just had tryouts for high school. Bean the dog trying out for high school teams.
Just let us know, Air Bud.
Air
That was the
Bud out
thing.
here, yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, J Fly, guess what?
What up?
I have a prize pick in for Alvin Kamara
Yo, you won.
to score on the ground 1 touchdown. And guess what he did? He scored a touchdown.
Passing. He almost had the rushing one earlier.
He was literally a yard away.
Basketball. He tried out for basketball.
I
position
got
do
you,
you
Bean. But yeah, I got you. Just when you go to try out, just whatever. If there's any sets or plays, just memorizing things, run them exactly how they're supposed to be run. Other than that, don't try to do too much.
Honestly, if you just know the playbook, the coach will give you playing time.
Yeah, just be a team
know the
player.
playbook.
Yeah, don't try to do too much. Don't try to be like Melo out there, or any player you admire. Curry. Don't be like Curry. Don't try to you know what I'm saying? Those are my advice that I give to
unless you can hit the shots consistently, which I don't think you could because he's Curry.
I mean,
just honestly,
even then,
go out there, play like you would play any normal game of basketball, and just have the playbook not memorized, but know at least the majority of the plays.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how basketball tryouts work, but all of my experience with football tryouts, I made the team every time, by the way. No big deal. But all of my experience with football tryouts, you don't have a playbook. It's more of like drills and like running.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he's on the team.
40
well,
yards.
most
if he
times
gets on
for
the team.
basketball, it's not necessarily like sets and plays, but it's just basic know your spot.
They have you run drills they run mini plays where they have you act out a situation for them just to see how you would do to see if you could follow
all right, you set a screen here. There's no positions, but if you were playing this position, you set a screen here. You do this, you do that, run around, take a shot.
That you're able to do all that.
Yeah, you'll be good. But yeah, football. Yeah, I think in football, even in basketball, I get it. It's not the full playbook. It's just a few basic concepts. Really, just
past 3 fantasy RB1s.
We have another trivia question.
Oh, is it trivia question?
Derrick Henry.
Hey, Bean, we all for you.
Henry was last year.
2019 was CMC.
Really quick, play iso ball and tell your teammates. I got I'll talk about that later.
That's what the problems are with Russell Westbrook right now in the Lakers. But
the best players can't
Derrick
do that.
Henry,
Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, and who was 18?
Christian McCaffrey might have won it back to back.
Who are the past 3 fantasy football? Something.
I'll answer your question in a second here.
The past 3 fantasy RBs. I would say Henry, Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey again, probably. 2018.
Was it?
Oh, you know who might have been was that other guy that was really good, Devonta Freeman, or
No, that was 2015.
No,
15.
Freeman was 15. Yeah.
maybe Zeke. Maybe Zeke was really good.
Could have been Zeke.
Ooh, Zeke is a good shout for 18.
Tell us what it is, Krusty. Let's answer gamer. Guys.
I'm going with Zeke.
I'm going with CMC back to back.
I'm going with Saquon actually. I think 18. That was rookie year, right?
I think
No,
Zeke.
it was 17 was his rookie.
Oh,
It could be Zeke.
Wait, was 18 his rookie?
When was the last time the Dolphins went 1-15 and the Jets went 4-12? That one I have no clue.
2002.
2002. You just throw that out there. You actually know?
Really?
That's just what came to my mind. I have no idea, but I might be right.
1-15
I'm
Dolphins.
gonna go with 2007.
That's good.
I'm gonna go 2001. I'm gonna go 2001.
The Jets were a playoff team in the mid 2000s.
Mike was right. It was Henry, McCaffrey, or McCaffrey.
Dub.
Oh, Dalvin Cook. I forgot he was good.
He said that he is Curry. He's the doggy version of Curry.
Oh, Bean, I'm gonna tell you something. I played with this guy. He was a leading high school scorer in the whole state. I forgot his name now, but crazy story. He tried. He kind of was. He wasn't Curry, but he could shoot like crazy. We had tryouts. All he did was ISO and take crazy shots. He got benched like during the tryout scrimmages, and he didn't make the team. Just so you know. So that's why I say, even if you are like Curry, just stick with the coach tells you. If he gives you 30 minutes to memorize the play for the next day, just stick to the concepts of plays, the drills. If you scrimmage, don't do that, because I've seen the best players do that and not make the team. So just to let you know.
Who has the most receiving yards in a single game?
Most receiving yards in a single game, Antonio Brown.
No, I know the answer.
Randy Moss.
It's not Randy Moss. It's not a very popular name.
Oh, jeez.
It's a joke name, and I only know because of Madden, because I always try and break this record every single time I play.
I know most receiving yards in a year because I try to break that one in Madden too.
Oh, is it Demaryius Thomas?
Demaryius.
That's pretty funny. It's Flipper Anderson.
Oh, Robbie Anderson?
Flipper Anderson.
Oh, no, I never even heard of Flipper.
He has like 300. I think Calvin Johnson.
I have a trivia question real quick. Who holds the record for the most receptions in an NFL game in NFL history?
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon Marshall.
2007, you were right, Mike. 2007.
You like my watermelon?
Brandon Marshall.
I like it.
Yeah. He had 23 against the Colts. 23 catches.
Oh, it was Kamara last year. CMC.
Tony Tucker knows all these players that people have never even heard of before. Except
He's
for Mike.
the all-time leader for single game receiving yards. What do you mean you don't know him?
I don't know Flipper Anderson. Great Dolphin. I don't even watch the Dolphins. I know Tua. It's the only Dolphin I really know.
Being if you're 5'7" as a freshman, that's actually pretty tall.
Yeah. 5'7" is a good height. Look, and I'll tell you something. It's not about the height, man. You can play power forward on one of the levels of the teams if you're really strong and you box out and you do what you're supposed to do. So don't let height ever deter you from
being. As a freshman, I was like 5'3", and now I'm 6'6". So I hit a growth.
He grew up.
Oh, he said he means sorry. He was lying about being 5'7". He's actually 2'4" because he's a dog.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
yeah, don't let it deter you. You could be a nice little small forward, an extra small forward.
Tony saw Flipper Anderson play in person. Those tickets were when they were selling tickets for 25.
No, Tony was in the hospital room when that happened.
And if you paid the extra 5 cents, you paid 30 cents to get into the game to see Flipper Anderson. They also gave you a free candy bar at the gate.
Wow, that's a good deal, actually. It's like the Timberwolves basketball games now.
Exactly.
TD!
TDs! Oh man, I hope the Hawks can get rid of Trae Young and get a real point guard because they're looking good again this year.
We're doing trivia questions, TDs.
Yeah, ask them some trivia questions, TDs.
TDs!
I've never actually played in a church league. Like I hear people talk about it all the time, but like I've never seen like a church league game.
I played in one church tournament. Actually, I played in one church game and a church tournament. Church tournament, I dominated, won MVP, won championship. The other church, when I got kicked out because I was taunting, and they kicked me out of the whole league in the first game. So, yeah, and I'm like, that's why I hate taunting. They brought me in. They're like, you're gonna dominate this league too.
Maybe you were talking during prayer and they just didn't like it.
No, it's because I like literally it was like the first quarter, I think, and I was just like dominating, and then like they were fouling me a lot. They were hacking me. They weren't really calling it. So I went up and I made a layup, but I was getting hacked, and I don't know what I said, but I called him something that I'm not gonna say on air for sure. And then like the ref heard it and gave me a tech, and then the people on the sideline that ran the league, the church people, whatever, they told me I was done. They were like, he's done. They told whoever ran the team on the sideline, like, oh, he's done. And that was it.
I played in one tournament. We got eliminated in the first round, and I fouled out in the first game of the first round.
In basketball?
Yes, and it was in Guam.
Oh, dang.
The second time. The third time I went to Guam.
How'd you foul out, Mike?
And I was I'm a football player. I'm not a basketball player. And I was wearing the GOAT's new shoes at the time. They were new back then.
No, I feel you. No, my good story of the church league was I won the MVP, and literally I sat out like the whole like second half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter of like every game because we were blowing teams out by like so much that I just sat out and like helped the other players that were actually like from that church, like trying to help them, coach them up and like play good. And I won the MVP because I outscored everyone by like 2 points.
Here are
Kobe's?
The GOAT's shoes. No, they're not Kobe's. Don't you see that? Don't you see that?
I see a swoosh.
Don't you see that right there?
Oh, that little pattern, that LeBron,
right there, huh?
the little woven,
Kobe?
that little woven thing.
It's the GOAT shoes.
Yeah, I like those.
I saw your dog.
What kind of material is that? That was it weave? What is that, woven?
What do you mean, saw my dog?
Your dog came in the frame right now.
Really? Come here, Duke. Come here.
And also, I'm not saying that the Hawks are bad. I'm saying they're really good. They just need, if they get a good point guard, they'll be like championship finals team. Like they'll probably win a championship.
What's your beef with Trae Young?
I have no beef. He's just not that good.
With Trae Young.
I have no beef with him. There's no beef. I know people who know him in Oklahoma because I got people in Oklahoma, but I heard he's kind of a jerk.
Why don't you think Trae Young's a good point guard?
He's just not good. He just doesn't do anything good. He just takes bad shots, and he's small. He doesn't play defense, and
my dog can be friends with me.
Yeah, but a lot of players don't play defense.
Yeah, I don't like any of those players. I like players that play defense. Like John Morant plays defense.
So you don't like James
Harden? I love John Morant. If the Hawks could trade Trae Young for John Morant right now, championship team. But they would need more than just that. But anyway, TDs, the most overrated team. Yep, there you go. John Morant bailing again this year. There we go, TDs. Thanks for the love. I always appreciate you, TDs.
I've got some Kyries also, but they're out of reach. Who was that? Said that Bean? Yeah.
Kyrie 4s are my favorite basketball shoe, actually. Right now, I'm rocking with the Giannis Freak 2s, but only because I don't really play that much since like the pandemic, so I just caught them because they were on sale.
Duke and Bean are best friends now.
There we go. BFFs for life. What? 15-year life or so.
And hold on. I'm not saying Trey's bad, just so you know. Trey's an all-star. He's not bad. He's just not like a superstar that's gonna like win a championship. But just because if people are saying like, I don't want people to think I don't like him or I'm hating on him. He's good. I like him. All-star. He's just
Seahawks just shanked a field goal.
It's no good.
I had this game on during the workout, Mike, and I really was like, this game, Geno Smith. I can't stand to watch another Geno Smith game. So I was listening to you guys too. I was listening to like Joe and his friend from the Chargers, and you guys talked about that. I was listening in. I was like, I can't watch this game. This game is just Geno Smith should not be allowed legally to play football on television for entertainment.
Did you see the score of the game between the Chargers and the Raiders the last time they played?
I think it was like 28 or 35 to like 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy dub.
Yeah, it was very easy. There you go, Tony. John Morant. Yeah, I love John. I seen him play live, bro. John Morant he's incredible. Grayson Allen too. He's really good at basketball too. If you haven't checked him out, he was playing that year with the Grizzlies last year.
Tony's my favorite player.
Hey, and Tony agrees with me. I just like when people say they agree with me and things like that. Thank you, Tony Tucker, for agreeing with me, agreeing with J Fly, but not huge on Trae Young's game.
Thank you for being his friend.
Oh, Samuel took off. But yeah.
Wait, I don't want to be here just with you.
Well, you could, yeah. Now it's just me. So welcome everybody to the J Fly Monday Night Football special. Oh man,
it's just J Fly all the time, 100% of the time.
Omar, let me answer your question. Brett Favre way over Geno Smith, and Tony Tucker will agree with me. Brett Favre at 60 would be better than Geno Smith now. Brett Favre is an all-time great. I don't even like the Packers really. That's probably one of my least favorite teams, and I like all of them. But Brett Favre, yeah, he's better than Geno Smith for sure. He's a legend. Grayson Allen is bro. That's why I love him. He plays great defense. I love watching him play defense. I was in there, and you can hear him talk and stuff like that. When you go to a live game and watch Grayson Allen, it'll change your perspective on Grayson Allen. Like he's just always just in people's faces, playing good defense, talking on offense. He hits threes when he's open. Like he can hit threes. I'll call him almost a sharpshooter at this point. He plays smart. He makes the right pass. I love Grayson Allen. He's a great basketball player. And he's a Duke guy too. I love Kyrie. I love the guys from Duke. So, yeah. Spit some bars. Check me out. J Fly on Apple Music, Spotify. Song with RJ. Well, check me out. You guys can hear me spit some bars. I got a song on my intro. I got a little love song for you. Got a little heartbreak songs. Got some like straight freestyles, and I got just some R&B if y'all like that too. So check that out.
J Fly. I just realized we missed an opportunity. We could have made a diss track for Piggy.
We can still do it. I got my mic literally right there. I got my mic right here. I got my interface. I could write some bars tonight, tomorrow. I could record that. Let me know when you need it. When do we guys?
Well, I need to have a verse in it. We both.
Are you gonna come here and spit something, or how are you gonna work it out?
I have to.
Let me know. Come through. Let me know, Mike.
All right, I'm gonna start grinding that tomorrow morning.
Let me know, Mike. I'll write a verse. You write a verse. Let's get it popping. No missed opportunities. We got plenty of time. Wednesday I'm gonna be gone, but other than that, I'll be around. You didn't know that shit. He said Grayson Allen and Zaza are the most annoying players of all time. See, I do agree with that because playing defense is annoying. Especially in the NBA, like playing defense. If you're not a fan of that team, it's like super annoying. So if you're not a fan of the Warriors or of the Grizzlies now, I think from the Celtics now, super annoying. But I'm a fan of everybody, so I like defense. But yeah, Zaza, I love Zaza too. But definitely annoying if you are not a fan of the team they're on. Speaking of recording, y'all check out my music, share on IG for me. Yeah, TDs. Yeah, just you have me on the IG, bro. Just hit me with the link that you want me to put up, and I'll figure or a post or something like that, and share it on that page for sure. You already know, TDs. Nothing but
for sure, TDs. For sure. I need a Kamara touchdown. I need a Kamara rushing touchdown.
So does Mike. Yeah, and Grayson does do some of that too. I've seen him on TV do that a few times, which is fine. I rather you give effort, even if it's a foul and something like that, than just give no effort. Like Russell Westbrook against Kent Bazemore. No, Jordan Poole opening night, no effort. He should have fouled somebody. Should have hacked at somebody. Instead, he just gave them wide open layups. Oh, also, there you go, Joe. Bean loves your Jake's pumpkin.
Oh, it's what do they call it? It's not a pumpkin. What is it? Watermelon? Water lantern? Water lantern?
Oh, water lantern. Oh, that's pretty dope. Oh, water.
A jack-o'-melon? I don't know. Come on, I need a Kamara touchdown. That's all I'm asking for from the Saints.
Hey, you might get it right now. No, never mind. He didn't catch that.
No, he didn't catch that.
Kevin White used to be a guy that everyone thought was a superstar. Now he's like a fifth string, everyone's injured type wide receiver. But yeah, Warriors do look good this year. I know Joe don't really talk about basketball too much, but yeah, Clay and Wiseman will come back soon. The come bucket, Jonathan Kuminga should be pretty good to go at some point, so that'd be good. Oh, look at that! There you go. Hold on. You got to make that bigger, Joe.
Yeah,
so people can see that. Is that his melon? That looks plastic. Is that a real watermelon?
What do you think, Jay?
That look real. Look, see?
Everything's 100% real up in here.
I don't even know who Jake Plummer is, Omar, but Jake Plummer way over Geno Smith. He could be a real plumber.
Hey, you never saw highlights of Jake Plummer?
I have not.
I recommend you go watch highlights.
He's an old school player, right?
Yeah, he played for the Cardinals and he played for the Broncos. He used to just sling it. He was a good player. Got hurt.
For some reason, I thought he was a Raider. I don't know why. Like, I don't really know who he is, but I thought he was a Raider from like old but he's a Bronco.
No. I don't understand this Marshawn Lattimore thing. I don't understand this Marshawn Lattimore thing. Marshawn Lattimore just got blocked, and ever since then he's been mad at DK.
Well, did you see the whole montage of them going at it?
Yeah, well, it stemmed from Marshawn getting blocked. Sat on his ass once. It happens to every corner. Get caught off guard and you get put on your butt. You're smaller than everyone else on the field.
Yeah.
Is it wrong that we're advertising ESPN right here?
I'm sure they're definitely going to see a spike in numbers from this.
Yeah, that's okay. The game's on ESPN anyway, so
we could switch to NFL.
No, it's all right. I just don't love giving Stephen A. Smith some love.
Dean, I'm gonna answer this question for you. Simple. Zach Wilson with a torn PCL or whatever it is still better than Geno Smith. Zach Wilson injured with whatever injury he has is better than Geno Smith. Healthy, way better than Geno Smith. Oh my! If Zach Wilson was the Seahawks backup, they probably they'd have two Wilsons, and that'd probably be too confusing because then Wilson would be in that quarterback, and then Wilson would be in that quarterback, and then we wouldn't know what Wilson are talking about. So we probably have to make a trade at that point so people would not get confused. But yeah, Zach Wilson, he's gonna be nice. He's way better than Geno Smith. He's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna say nice. He's gonna be decent.
You take a loaf of blood.
I thought you said blood.
I'm just not gonna say it anymore.
So if you take away the touchdown pass to DK Metcalf, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take that away. Geno Smith, without that pass, is 7 of 13 for 34 yards tonight.
He's terrible. It reminded me, that DK pass reminded me of Jared Goff's pass. If you guys watch the Lions and Rams game, he had a 76-yard touchdown to DeAndre Swift in the first quarter. And it was like, oh, Jared Goff is going to go on fire. And then that was just all DeAndre Swift breaking tackles and running for, 70-something yards. And just like DK, he threw the ball at DK, and DK broke 2 tackles and ran for like 50 yards. It wasn't really Geno Smith didn't do anything. So, yeah, looks good on the stat sheet, but Jared Goff and Geno Smith, bottom 5 in the NFL.
It's crazy that Geno Smith's fantasy score over was 13 points tonight. And he still has not hit it despite throwing an 84-yard touchdown pass in the first freaking drive. And being my opinion, and I think Joe's opinion is probably the same, is Zach Wilson over Geno Smith. But we can't go down this rabbit hole, okay? It has to stop here. Zach Wilson. Texans did blow the lead.
Let's go Cardinals. Yeah, bro, because the Cardinals are too nice. I was saying everyone, if the Cardinals can beat the Texans, they're going to be a team to watch out for. Go 7-0, start the season. Not only did they beat the Texans, they went on a 31-0 run to come back and smack them in Arizona. Yeah, that was nasty.
And the sun goes down.
Yeah, they're going to lose this weekend.
Well, the thing about the Packers, I would say that would be a big game for them. Like I said, the Texans was. But Devontae Adams is probably not going to play on Thursday. So if you beat the Packers without Devontae Adams, what's the point? Like, that's their best player. That's like their main guy.
They're going to lose to the Packers without Devontae Adams.
All right, Bean, have a good one.
Good luck on your tryouts, bro. Do your thing.
Airbud him up.
I don't think Devontae Adams has the best hands in the league. No.
The best route running, maybe, though, right?
Who has the best hands in the league, Joe?
Hopkins.
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe.
I'd say Hopkins. And then Rondale Moore second.
But Adams has Hopkins on everything else now at this point.
Who's Stu?
Thanks, Stu. If you ever needed a moderator or a shit talker, hit me up. I don't know who Stu is, but if he's asking for moderators, he must be pretty big.
Stu. Davis Mills MVP? I don't think Davis Mills will even start when Tyrod Taylor comes back and is healthy, in my opinion. So I don't know if he's MVP eligible, but maybe. You never know. Rookie.
There he is. Look at that neck.
Well, he didn't play the first few games, so they probably won't give him the MVP even if he balls out the rest of the season.
Raiders, number 1 team in the AFC West.
Number 1 team, that's a fact.
Only here to hate on Russell. Hey, bring it on.
Why you
bring it on
Russell? Why you hate
Russell Wilson has no yards, but I would rather have Russell Wilson with a broken middle finger right now, whatever he's going through, than Geno Smith.
Kelsey doesn't have the best hands. No way. He drops a lot of balls too.
Kelsey just bigger than everybody. He got the best physique, maybe.
Mike will tell you that OBJ has the best hands.
Used to.
OBJ is a baller. Well, once he gets a quarterback again, he'll be all right.
DeAndre Hopkins has like a crazy streak without a drop. I don't think it's still active, but it went for like 2 or 3 seasons of without a drop.
I got a question for y'all right now. You know how people always say Lamar Jackson's a running back, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not the most accurate guy, whatever the people say. Well, Baker Mayfield, they never call him a running back because he can't run, but I think he's less accurate than Lamar Jackson. How do you guys feel about that?
Baker?
Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson's a better passer than Baker Mayfield at this point. Is that wild? Am I wild to think that?
I don't think that's insane, and I think they're pretty close to each other. I think Baker's problems are with decision making more than his arm. Lamar Jackson's problems also are with decision making, but it was the decision between running and throwing, and for the most part, he's making the right decisions. Although the Bengals did just put some work on them with a defense I'm very shocked by this year. Like it absolutely came out of nowhere. They didn't make any big additions. They didn't make any big draft picks. Everyone improved. It's insane.
Yeah.
So Jason said that he was talking to Stuart Swigert, an ex-Raider. I know who that is because I met him live at a Raider hotel one time. But he said that we popped up after Stuart Swigert's first live. Is that true?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got love for you, Stu.
The recommendation
Nation.
for Stu's live.
That's pretty cool. If we popped up after that, I'll take that.
Raider Nation.
Oh, almost blocked it.
Ooh, Alvin Kamara's coming up. Coming up next. Alvin Kamara, 36 rush yards and a touchdown.
Zach Ertz or Travis Kelce? Right now?
Travis Kelce.
Well, Travis Kelce's better. Yeah, Travis Kelce's better.
Everybody say hi, Rose.
Hello, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Hey, Mike, isn't there like a Shakespeare line that's about Rose? It has Rose in it.
What?
Isn't there like a famous Shakespeare line, like a romantic line that has Rose in it?
I don't know. Is there?
Yeah, look it up. I asked you because I figured you probably used it on her at one point.
I should, huh?
He hasn't used it on me.
I'm not well versed in Shakespeare.
Oh, I can't. My screen's black, so I don't know if she's like there with you right now. I thought she had like just passed by. Like I wouldn't have said that if she was like literally right there. But yeah. But that came to my mind right now. I don't know why.
That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. I have no idea what that fucking means.
Boom, romanticize.
What does that even mean?
Doesn't matter what it means. It just sounds super complicated and fancy and nice and like Shakespeare-ish. So you just
I had a hard time reading it.
It doesn't matter. Just memorize it and tell it to her one day randomly, and she's gonna be like, "Boom!" I had some Shakespeare lines with some Shakespeare lines. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta mean anything really, but I think what it means is, I think it means like you like the person no matter like what, like just because of who they are, not because of their name or something like that. But
oh wait. There's another Shakespeare quote. Let me read it real quick about roses. It goes like this. Every rose has its thorn. Huh, that's weird.
That's true. Every rose has its thorn. Well, what about Juice WRLD? I don't want to quote too much Juice WRLD, but roses are red, violets are blue. My heart is dead. That's actually not romantic. It's kind of depressing.
And that guy's dead.
Rest in peace. Yeah, no.
Oh, that kind of rhymed. Roses are red and that guy's dead.
Dang, that's sad.
See, I told you I had bars, Jay.
You do got bars. You gonna write a verse for real for Piggy? We can use. I got a beat that I own that I have already, but we can use it for a diss just for fun. Like since it's a beat you haven't, it's easy to freestyle on.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought of this idea and I would have brought it to you because I knew that you have this equipment and capabilities. That's the problem. This is like a day project, and if like I would have known, I would have came Saturday, and then we could have went straight to the game after making our diss track.
Oh, dang, I know the game's early, but yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, bro. I mean, if you have the verse written by the time you come to record it, it should literally take like 30 minutes, but it just won't sound great. But it probably won't sound that great either, like no matter what, because my guy RJ Wolt, he be mixing and mastering everything. He's in Florida, so
yeah. Also, I can't rap.
It's easy. You just like rap.
Yeah, I can rap, not very good. So how many takes will it take for a person who's never rapped before to rap an entire verse?
I don't know. I tried it once, But the thing is, it wasn't really rapping. Well, actually, no. I tried it twice. One guy, we just did auto-tune and kind of did a little singing thing. The other time, we actually did try to do rap. And yeah, it was pretty bad.
I can't do this anymore. I can't.
He's a great guy.
I hate
the Patriots. You guys know that.
Yeah, we play the Patriots, Jason. So you're rooting for us?
He just said no. He's going for the Patriots.
Patriots versus Raiders? Or Chargers? No, Chargers. That's right. Next week. Yeah, I think the Chargers should win that game. The Jets, they just suck. That's all. Is that Troutman that just fumbled? Oh my goodness! I have him in fantasy too.
Ivan, I don't know what you're talking about. Video.
It was Troutman.
The league's already.
That's a fumble.
Yeah, it is a fumble.
That's a fumble.
I feel like everyone on the Saints is a bum besides Kamara.
That's true.
I don't know who's been saying. I don't know who's been saying fade the Saints. Fade the Saints in fantasy football. But whoever's been saying that is a smart guy. One smart guy.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. I can't see your reactions, but Joe Morley's been saying that since even before I've been on the war zone, from what I know. So,
I mean, you're saying fade the Saints. Alvin Kamara has 32 fantasy points right now.
Yeah, it's about to be the fourth quarter, and his team is about to probably be down. No, they're not going to be down. Geno Smith can't move the ball off the field.
So,
but yeah, it's going to be good for fantasy for sure. But yeah, I liked getting Alvin that with that fourth or fifth pick. If Henry's gone, I thought that was a good pick. Henry, then him, and then CMC, which was stupid, but that was my rank.
Any thoughts? What are you talking about? TDs.
TD.
Oh, he saw Poison in concert. I don't even know who Poison is. TDs.
Suicide coming to Orange County.
OG, what's up, man? I appreciate you. OG is actually an OG. He's been following me on TikTok for a very long time.
What up, OG?
If OG, you're on my short list for people that are going to replace people. So just be mindful of your DMs on Friday night. If I can get you in before the draft, I'll get you in if someone doesn't show up to the draft.
Side note, anyone who had Christian McCaffrey ranked in their top 3 RBs, even top 4 RBs in fantasy football, you're all dumb, just like me this year.
All right, Mike, we talked about this yesterday. The guy who got the 600 touchdown ball, right?
Did they give him something else yet?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
So this is what he got.
You got it.
He got 2 signed jerseys and a helmet from Tom Brady.
Okay.
A signed Mike Evans jersey and game-worn cleats.
Okay. Now we're talking.
$1,000 to the Bucs team store.
Yep.
Dual season tickets for the remainder of this season and next season.
Oh.
And Tom Brady gave him 1 Bitcoin, which is currently worth an approximately $63,000.
Good deal.
I think they repaid him.
So I think he's good. And he gave it up. There was at no point did you see him go, nope, I'm not giving it. He said, yeah, I'm not going to tell Tom Brady no. He gave it up. And just because of that alone, that was awesome. And they went and gave it. They hooked him up. I got
that was dope. A Bitcoin is pretty dope.
That is pretty awesome. And I think that Brady probably threw in that Bitcoin because he gave the ball up so easily.
Yeah. And he knows, like, Brady, they know what that ball's worth. But I don't see that,
Omar's still going with the Geno Smith thing.
Well, I'm glad they gave him something nice. Yeah, Geno Smith has been throwing nothing but interceptions. They just all been either like not completed the catch or on the sideline out of bounds.
He just threw a ball straight at the DB, and he's lucky his receiver stopped the DB from intercepting it.
I just don't understand how, because we got 2 bad primetime games, in a row, basically.
Even Peyton's like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's thinking. That's what he just said on the screen.
Who are you talking about?
Peyton Manning. I'm watching Peyton's place.
Oh, Peyton Manning said that?
Peyton Manning and some other dudes on the screen right now. They look a lot similar. They both have big foreheads, but I don't think the other guy is like famous or anything.
Oh, big foreheads. They might be related if they both have big foreheads. Not a very common trait.
So we have a 10-10 game in this exciting game between Geno Smith and Jameis Winston. What a game. Could go down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen.
Like the Steelers game. They really know
There's
how to
nothing
draw.
we want more than more Geno Smith. Another overtime game with Geno Smith will cap it off for us.
They really know
Well,
how
you know
to
what's
draw
funny?
schedules.
If Russell Wilson was playing today, the score would be like 28-28 or like 21-20, something crazy like that. But since the NFL always knows how to make these games exciting and fun and good to watch.
Joe.
But I just don't know how to say it's 10-10 playing down to Geno Smith 2 weeks in a row. Steelers.
Jay,
What?
Omar really wants you to answer this question.
What's the question? Let me know.
Would you rather take Omar, who is depicted in this picture here, with a medium-sized football, or Geno Smith?
All right. Well, I can't see the picture. My screen is blacked out, Omar. But just knowing you long enough on these streams, it's been like 2 weeks. I'm taking you over Geno Smith because I have a big enough sample size to know that you're probably a smarter person and make better decisions than Geno Smith, and you wouldn't be throwing as many picks, and you wouldn't fumble the ball in overtime to lose the game. I know that for a fact, Omar. So for that simple reason that you would not fumble that ball in overtime, I would take you because right now, if you were playing for the Seahawks, they'd have one tie and one less loss at the very least, if not a W. So, Omar, I'm taking you.
Omar is taking you.
TD. This makes
guys
absolutely no sense.
You guys think that Cup is overrated? Had a guy in my league tell me today until he faces a good corner, he doesn't have respect for him.
He was getting double teamed against the Lions, and he was still eating.
How the hell does he have no respect for Cooper Kupp?
Fantasy-wise, he's the best right now, right? Is Cup 1 right now?
Cup, yeah, he's number 1 in fantasy. He's number 1 all time so far this season in like the history of the NFL with like touchdowns and receiving yards.
Fantasy-wise, it doesn't get better than Cooper Kupp right now. He can't be overrated. Overall, talking about him, he's definitely climbing the charts really fast. But people who say he's number 1 in the league, they're overrating him a little bit. But he's definitely he's going to be approaching top 10 by the end of this year because that's how big of a year he's having.
He's
Jason Thomas, 5-2 looks good on you, Joe. This is what were the Raiders the first 7 games last year?
Not good enough.
I forgot. I think they were 5-2, and they finished 9-6.
Well, you know what's crazy is that Mike on the mic had the Raiders winning 5 games this season, and right now he's dead on.
I feel pretty good, Jason. Yeah, I feel like my prediction's spot on. They got 5 wins. I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, 5 wins. You know, all you gotta do is just lose the rest.
That was Mike's ceiling too for the Raiders.
You said what?
That was his ceiling, 5 wins.
That was his ceiling. No, he does anti-Robson. That was his floor.
Omar said, "What team should trade for Andy Isabella?" You really love Andy Isabella, huh?
Andy Isabella is a good football player. A team that should trade for him is probably the Lions, but then they'd have just more above-average wide receivers that aren't great and that are really small and fast. So maybe not.
I don't think about. I never have thought about Andy Isabella until Omar brings his name up a million.
He's like Rondale Moore, but not as fast and not as good hands and probably not as good route running.
And just not as good at anything to do with football.
Just not as good in general, but like the same size.
I bet you Andy Isabella is a top 300 receiver right now. I think he's already in the top 10. Yeah, he's approaching it. It's just the thing is 7 weeks should not determine your overall top 10.
With Cooper Kupp?
So like Derek Carr shouldn't be in your top 10 because 7 weeks shouldn't determine your overall top 10. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Jason.
See, Cooper Kupp has been a top 10 receiver for like years. It's just he didn't have a quarterback. That's the
same Raiders. Well, we're gonna find out, Jason, if it's not the same Raiders. We are going to find out.
That's probably the same Raiders, it's just different players or something. Different coaches.
I think the Raiders are better than last year. I just don't know if I'm willing to admit how much. What if the Chiefs trade for Andy? Then Andy will be their 5th string receiver also.
No, if the Chiefs trade for Andy, he would probably be their 2nd, their 3rd, behind McCole Hardman and Tyreek Hill. I think he's better than Pringle and Robinson.
He's not better than Pringle and Robinson. What are y'all's top 5 receivers in the league? Well, we talked about
Kupp.
Adams at 1, Hopkins at 2, Tyreek Hill at 3, Diggs at 4. Do we give Diggs the benefit of the doubt? He's having an interesting start to the year. He just had a really big game, but for the most part of the year, Emmanuel Sanders has been their guy.
Yeah, I'm not putting Diggs in my top 5.
I'm probably going Diggs at 4.
Here's my top 5. Y'all ready for it? It's as simple as this. It's Cooper Kupp at 1, Hopkins at 2, Adams at 3. Then I'm gonna have DK Metcalf at 4, and Tyreek Hill at 4. My bad. DK Metcalf at 5. That's gonna be my top 5.
DK Metcalf at 5.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say Tyler Boyd?
No one's saying Tyler Boyd. Did someone say Tyler Boyd? I didn't say Tyler Boyd.
Oh, I thought you said Tyler Boyd.
No, it's Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf. And the only reason DK Metcalf number-wise isn't doing that great is because he had Geno Smith play for like 2.5 games.
Noise.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Cooper Kupp playing with Jared Goff, except worse.
Yeah, blame Goff for all your problems.
It's true.
Blame Goff.
It's true. You see what Goff did on Sunday against the Rams. And
Goff
every
is
other
not
game
at fault. Number 5 is Michael.
I like Goff. I just think he's not a good quarterback.
Mike.
I was kind of hoping he would do something.
Adams number 1. 2, Hopkins. 3, Tyreek Hill. 4, Stephon Diggs. 5, Julio Jones, with Michael Thomas really close if he comes back and he's healthy and he's the same as he was.
I'd have Mike Evans over all the last guys you just mentioned.
No, that doesn't. No.
Over Diggs because he has Tom Brady as a quarterback.
That's not how the receiving rankings go. Your quarterback, you shouldn't say because he has Tom Brady.
All right, then Cooper Kupp got to be in your top 5. Then Cooper Kupp got to be there.
Jamar Chase for DK Metcalf in fantasy? No.
Cooper Kupp.
Let's stick with DK.
You wouldn't take Jamar Chase, the number 2 guy right now, behind Cooper Kupp, for DK Metcalf.
No.
I would do that. Russell Wilson come back eventually. What about Mike Will?
I would do that trade. If I was getting Jamar Chase, I'm doing that trade. You just come on.
Wait, hey, Mike, you don't have Mike Will in your top 5? He's
just
like wide receiver 1. He's like a top 3 wide receiver in the league right now.
Who?
Mike Williams.
No. Yeah, would you take DK Metcalf for Mike Williams, guys?
Nope.
Okay, so what's the difference just between Jamar Chase and Mike Williams?
I wouldn't take either one.
Because Jamar Chase is doing something that better than Justin Jefferson last year. He's the top guy through.
Before the bye week, Mike Williams had more fantasy points than DK Metcalf. You wouldn't take the number 1 or the number 2 guy? What? Are you crazy?
DK Metcalf's going to be
Russell Wilson. You're making no sense, Mike. You're making absolutely no sense.
How am I making no sense?
Look at Jamar Chase. Look at Jamar Chase and what he's done. This is all we know about Jamar Chase. Mike Williams, we knew was a bust, and then all of a sudden he has a great year. We knew it was going to come to an end. We knew that Mike Williams was going to continue it.
What's the difference?
Was Mike Williams one high? Yes.
What's the difference?
Who knew that?
Bust or not bust, all that matters is points. How do you know Jamar Chase is going to do this for the rest of the year? You've never seen him do anything else before.
Because the Bengals do nothing but throw it up.
The Chargers do nothing but throw it up.
So you're taking your shot.
Who do you think
I'm
has
not
ran
saying
the ball
that
more?
DK Metcalf's not a better wide receiver.
Who do you think has ran the ball more between the Chargers and the Bengals? Who do you think has ran the ball more? I don't have to look at it to know the answer to that question.
Who?
Chargers.
The Chargers have not run the ball more than the Bengals.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're taking your chance on Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. Geno Smith as your quarterback. You're like, yep, I'm doing it.
You just said right now, that the reason you're going Jamar Chase is because the Bengals throw it up, and then you just also said the Chargers throw it more. So I don't even understand what we're
I didn't say the Chargers throw it more.
They do.
I never said that. You put that up. You put that all in yours. You made that all up yourself.
It's not a question mark. It's a fact.
Well, that's good for you. But I'm just telling you right now, you're crazy for taking DK Metcalf and Geno Smith over Jamar Chase.
No, but Russell Wilson's going to be back soon, like in a week or 2.
Why is Geno Smith even in this? It was just
not
DK
a week or 2. Russell Wilson's not coming back in a week or 2.
They said 4 weeks. This is the second week.
You guys are insane. You guys are insane.
It's be 2 weeks max. Russell Wilson going to try to come back a week early. So they have a bye week 9. So think about that. They got a bye week 9, so he's coming back week 10. That's just one more game.
Exactly.
You guys are insane.
How are you insane? I gave you the same scenario and you didn't take it. I gave you Mike Williams for DK Metcalf. You didn't take it.
You guys are insane.
And your reasoning was because the Bengals throw it up when the Chargers throw it more.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's why you're going to lose the fantasy football.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, but
Jamar Chase, 754 yards, 6 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, 441. Come on.
But Joe, you don't get those points when you trade for him.
It's the first 7 weeks. It's the first 7 weeks of the season. There's a whole another 10. There's a whole other 10 weeks left. I trust DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson to maintain a pace more than I trust Burrow and Chase right now. It's not that big.
Russell Wilson's not on the field.
He's going to be on the field. He's one more game. I don't give a crap about my regular season record. I want to win in the playoffs.
Playoffs?
If you have a pace, you probably have a good record.
Playoffs?
Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs.
Could have picked that, Dunlap. Hey, but next week we finally have a good Monday Night Football game. After all these Geno Smith stuff on Sunday and Monday night, we have Danny Dimes and Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, and Tyreek Hill going at it. Finally, we'll have a game that we can pay attention to and not talk about Jamar Chase.
Either way, this game's already pissing me off. I need a Kamara touchdown, rushing touchdown. It's going to piss me off.
Yeah, this game is literally the Saints doing nothing, and then Geno Smith, which
why would you put a price? You always call me out for contradicting things, but you put a price pick in for a guy that you've been claiming that we should fade all season.
Who? Kamara?
Yes. What's wrong with you?
That's just because Joe wants to be funny. That's all. As do I sometimes, Joe. So I feel you.
A guy who has 35 points in this game already, and we still have 12 minutes left in it.
I put a bunch of Steelers players.
Well, 35 fantasy points ain't enough, Mike.
He has 35 fantasy points in a game where the team's only scored 10 total points. That's actually insane. The Saints need to get their shit together. Put some points on the board.
Hey, what's crazy is that Kamara might not need to have a rushing touchdown anymore because he already has 35 fantasy points and it scores 10. It's about to be the fourth quarter. He might not need to do anything anymore. He might not need to do a single anything for the rest of his game now because the Saints, all they need is one more Geno Smith stupid turnover this deep in the field, and the Saints will just get a field goal and win the game.
That's the only one too, is the Alvin Kamara one. He's gonna bust one here in the fourth quarter. Don't you worry. And he's gonna have 40 points. And all those people that listen to you in fantasy are gonna be pissed. But you'll win your money, so you'll be happy.
No, I mean, whatever. You could get all happy about Kamara's one big game, but it's not like he
did points last season. He had 6 rushing touchdowns.
He hasn't been. Yeah, he had 6 rushing touchdowns in one game. That's what people got all high about.
He was RB1 last year, out of all the RBs in the entire league. You ever talking about that?
Yeah, last year because of one big game.
Oh, I thought you said something about last year. He was RB1 because of one game last year.
Well, that 6 touchdown helped him out. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that would help anyone out. But
I was about to say that.
Right now, in his past 4 weeks, he's averaging 25 points a game right now.
No, he didn't average. He didn't get that against the Giants.
What? He got 12 points against the Giants, but then in the other games, he got 20 against New England 4 weeks ago, 30 last week, and he's going to get 40 this week.
In my league, he's averaging 17
throughout the entire year.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's good. Better than Antonio Gibson, who people
that would put him in my league. It puts him as the 14th best running back in the league.
Is it including this 40-point game he's putting up right now? What's going on with the scoring? Do you guys have negative points for receiving running backs?
What are you talking about?
Is there no PPR or anything in there?
No, it's PPR.
So then how does he only have what? How's the scoring less? How much points does he have right now in that league? In this game?
Let me pull it up.
My scoring, my league, he gets more.
32. 32.8.
So it's the same as mine.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 30.
Bro, Jameis Winston's the biggest idiot, bro.
In the last 4 weeks, he's averaging 23.5 points per game. I just did the math.
I gotta turn the sound on to see if I can hear the sound. This is an idiot.
Emotional exchange between Jameis Winston and Traquan Smith.
Why is Traquan arguing with Jameis? Jameis is a goat.
Because Traquan thinks he's badass because he caught Drew's touchdown balls.
He's not badass. Joe, stop getting mad. TDs is feeling your tension.
Bro, yeah, Jameis Smith's an idiot, bro. He's out here young as receiver. Who do you think catches the ball for you, Jameis? You idiot.
Your life would be better, Jason, if you cheered for other teams than just the Raiders.
Jason.
He said he wants to play fantasy so he can cheer for other teams.
No, Jason, it's not worth it.
He's looking for an escape.
I cheer for other teams.
Be like me, rooting for Geno Smith on a Sunday night football game.
Bro, Geno Smith missed a wide open DK. Bro, Geno Smith sucks, bro. I don't know how people could watch him play football and be like, yeah, we should play him one more week. Like, I don't understand who on the Seahawks front office. If I was the owner, I would fire everyone in the front office that let Geno Smith start one other game. I'd be like, y'all had 2 weeks to get someone else, and this is who we got?
What do y'all think about AJ Green?
I like AJ Green. He's an all-time. He might be a Hall of Famer. Not for his ballot for sure, but he could be a Hall of Famer one day.
I mean, this year, do you think that he would have been as good if he went to a different team?
I don't know because they got so many weapons in Arizona.
I think he found his perfect spot. I feel like he could have went to maybe like Kansas City or maybe somewhere where they have a bunch of weapons also, where he doesn't have to be catching the ball 100 times a year.
Yeah, I like
there's no pressure on him.
Yeah, he doesn't have to catch the ball.
If he would have went somewhere else and he had all that pressure,
he can get away with 65 catches, 700 yards, but he's gonna get 10 touchdowns this year or 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's not a number one guy no more, so it allows him to be free and do what he wants. No, he doesn't have the best cornerback on him in the game. Yeah, it's a good situation for him.
I think he'd be doing similar if he was in Cincy still.
No, Russell Wilson is not the best Seahawk of all time.
Who's the best Seahawk of all time?
Yeah, I think he's the best Seahawk of all time.
Steve Largent.
Maybe Marshawn or Richard Sherman, or that's it.
Yeah, I'm not too well versed in the Steve Largent, so I'm not even gonna try and argue it. But Russ has got to be up there, top 3, top 5,
top 3 for sure.
Omar said Steve Largent also.
Steve Largent don't got a Super Bowl.
Okay, Earl Thomas ain't in. No,
Earl Thomas is.
Richard
Earl
Sherman
Thomas injured his own players all the time.
No, none of these guys are better than Russ all time.
Bro, all Earl Thomas did was injure his own teammates, bro. Like he injured Sherman, Cam, like he just hit his own players all the time.
Russ is probably going to finish as a top 15 quarterback all time in all of football's history.
I think Russ is the greatest Seahawk of all time, but I would put Marshawn and Richard Sherman as seconds.
So Seahawks are getting booed at home. Do you guys hear that?
They have Geno Smith at quarterback. I'd be booing if I was there too.
Because you're a Seahawks fan. That's why you'd be there.
Yeah, I'd be there. I'd go to any game. I've been to a few NFL games. I've never been to a Seahawks game in Seattle. I've been to a Seahawks game. I'll tell you the Rams game. I've been to a lot of Rams games.
Did you just admit to being a Seahawks fan?
No, I'm just saying I would go to a Seahawks game. I'd love Seattle. I'd go to a Seahawks game. I've been to Chargers games. I've been to Rams games. I can't remember. I think I've been to Raiders. I've been to Raiders games. But I go to any game, bro. I love football.
Is that
a Freddie Swain sighting that we get to see?
Yeah, Freddie Swain just busted one. Should have played.
I'm trying to look at like quarterbacks that are available right now, like on the market that they can go get besides Cam Newton, because that's what everybody's gonna say, Cam Newton. But Jake Luton has to be that bad that they can't even bring him in right now.
I feel like
How bad is Jake Luton?
I'll go with Geno over Jake Luton. I would probably go with Geno over Cam still.
Didn't Jake Luton take Jacksonville to a win last year or something?
Yeah, one. Yeah.
Oh no, he didn't. No, they didn't win last year, but he played well, right? At this point, you have to try something different than Geno Smith.
Yeah, I thought Easton was going to play today. Honestly, I thought they picked up Easton.
They can win this game still.
I hope they put Easton in, but it's not going to happen. It's our fourth quarter already. Stupid Easton.
Why are you going with Freddie Swain? Go to Tyler Lockett. But I would probably stick with Geno over anyone that's on the market.
Yeah, come
Cam Newton,
Mariota. That's right. Come get Mariota.
I'd go Mariota too.
Mariota's one of the ones that I would trade for over.
I'd go Nathan Peterman, Mitch Trubisky.
Like we were saying, all you gotta do is ride out one more week. I don't see the value in bringing in someone to come in for 1 week and play the Jaguars.
Yeah,
because what if he comes back and he gets hit again and it's done again?
Well, then you can start talking about signing somebody.
You know how injuries are in this league, Mike. They linger.
If you're going to have a long-term problem, then I would see that. But Geno Smith's been on this team for a couple of years. He's been the backup for a couple of years. Right as I'm talking, he does something like that. But, and then they dunk on him. Did you see the celebration? Did a windmill dunk.
He fumbled it. Funny guy.
But
that was absolutely no blocking in this play.
It's tough to bring in a quarterback mid-season because they got to try and change the playbook for them, or at least limit it.
Geno Smith is hilarious.
So it would have to be a huge upgrade. I don't think Cam is that. And Geno Smith just gave them like a way longer field goal by doing that dumb shit too.
But the thing that I like about Geno Smith, the one like kind of bright spot about Geno Smith is that the Jaguars are going to get at least 2 wins this season, which I'm really happy.
No good. No good. No good. A field goal, no good for the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, the 53-yarder. But Trevor Lawrence, bro, I'm happy for him because he's a good player. I want to see him do well. Russell Wilson must be so upset that he has Geno Smith out there. He has to, like, watch from the sideline. First of all, if I had tickets to this game, now going back to Mike's question or whatever he said earlier about would I go to this game or I would or whatever. If I had tickets to this game ahead of time, Mike, I probably would have sold the tickets when I found out Geno Smith was going to be the quarterback.
You would have gave them away for free because no one would want to buy them damn things. Jason asked, what is this garbage Monday night game? It's the same thing they fed us with the Steelers versus Seahawks last week on Sunday night.
Yeah, they're trying to make the best out of a bad situation. They're like, we got Geno Smith. Let's make it a 10-10 nail-biter. So that's kind of what they're doing here.
Now, here's a guy that I think the Seahawks could go and get if Russell Wilson does end up becoming a long-term injury. He said that once the high school football season's over, he'd be down to come back to the NFL and help out a team and be a backup. But the opportunity's there to start. Phillip Rivers might come over to the Seahawks.
Phillip Rivers to the Seahawks would be incredible for all Seahawks. And see, I talk about the Seahawks, but I don't even care about teams. I just care about the product on the field when we're watching. We have to watch these games. We don't have to, but it's fun to watch these games. I would love to see Phillip Rivers play football. One of my favorite quarterbacks to watch play football. I don't care about him winning. He's just fun to watch, and he's a great quarterback. He would have won this game and on Sunday night, and he definitely would beat the Jaguars. But
don't be sad, Ivan. And Phillip Rivers is one of those football IQ guys that can learn the playbook extremely fast, or they could have it in his hands right now. He could be studying, getting ready.
I think why can't he play right now this game and coach football at the same time? The game's not on Monday nights.
Friday nights. You don't need to be there.
Yeah, he don't need to be here. Just be here Friday night. That's
okay, OG. You guys still have a chance to win this. I believe in you, even though I picked against you.
All right, who did you pick? Against who's OG and who'd you pick?
I picked the Saints.
Oh, yeah, Saints are going to win this game. Sorry, OG. No, I would have told you that. You should just hit me up, OG. I would have been told you. Geno Smith is the quarterback. You're not winning no games with Geno Smith.
We don't play each other until February 7th, Omar.
Oh, Super Bowl?
Glad someone caught on.
Cardinals, Chargers?
Chargers, Rams in SoFi.
Oh, that's going to be a crazy game.
Give it to us.
Giants, Chiefs. I might actually go to that Super Bowl. If it's Rams, Chargers, I don't know why. I feel like I might just go there, even though I don't really love either team. I don't love any team. But this
will be a very Pete Carroll move to bring in Colin Kaepernick, but I think that ship has sailed, Ivan. I'm sorry.
Colin Cappy.
Alvin Kamara rushes for no gain.
Let's go. Oh, I'm like so behind the game. I could easily fast forward during the commercial, and I still haven't. I don't know. I like hearing you tell me about the game.
Eli's doing tablet work here.
That's what I miss about Tony Tucker. Because Tony Tucker,
he actually has access to the film.
Who does?
Eli.
Mike?
Eli. He needs to share that with me.
Oh, Eli Manning. It's the only Eli anyone knows. And Book of Eli.
How do you not have a check down ready for him? That's a shitty play call. If you don't have a check down ready for him, that's the coach's fault on third down. And wow, that almost got intercepted too. If you send him out there on third and long and you don't have a check down call for him, it's not his fault when he gets sacked. He has nowhere to go with the football. You know they're blitzing on third and long.
Jeez.
Like right now. They're about to send the house at Jameis Winston, and I bet you that Sean Payton has a check down for him.
Wasn't Ty Montgomery the check down? Or are they talking about?
No, I'm talking about the play that's coming up. That play already, unless you're ahead of me.
No, I'm behind. I went back to hear Jameis Winston be an idiot and yell at Smith for no reason. He's an idiot.
Look at Jameis. Oh my lord.
Let's go, Jameis Winston.
No, they're gonna get a free first down out of that. He just got speared.
Let's go, Jameis. If anything, just take a spear. That's good enough. Oh, but hey, he got some elusive moves right there.
Omar, who has a Cardinal in his picture, does not believe in the Cardinal. He said 80% of the Cardinals are going to go to the Super Bowl. Seahawks should trade for Deshaun Watson. No, they should not.
Yeah, that would be actually stupid.
Deshaun Watson also can't play. Now they have Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson on the team.
Watson
both can't
compared to
play.
Russell Wilson.
Both aren't on the field. Both are on IR or wherever the hell Deshaun Watson's on.
Hey, but Deshaun Watson's a hell of a lot better than Geno Smith. I'll take that at least. But he's not being nowhere near.
Who is that? Blair? I don't even know who that is. That's probably why.
Yeah, Marquise Blair.
That's so stupid. That's how people get their careers ended when you do stuff like that. Jameis Winston's got his legs wrapped up. He's coming to the ground. And this guy just comes full speed, spears him in the upper part of his body. That's just dirty.
Yeah, I don't like plays that are injury.
That's just dirty. They should eject him. Chargers are going to lose to the Pats. Okay, Jason, chill out. All right, we're watching Seahawks versus Saints right now.
That's tough though because like his leg wasn't in like a compromising position, or if it was, I think that's an injury, and yeah, he should be ejected.
He didn't need to spear him. He could have just walked up to him and helped them pull him down to the ground. The spear part is the problem when you put his helmet down and run at him full speed like that.
I think he also doesn't get ejected. In this game, you don't get ejected for quarterback hits because no one's trying to injure Geno Smith or Jameis Winston. They're hoping they play the whole game.
Watson, okay, come on, Ivan. Come on. What's going on with that? I don't think there's even been a talk about when this case is happening. Like early this year or next year?
No, February. Trial starts in February. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So you can play all season. You can play this season. He's not going to play after the season until like 2025. But you'll be able to play this season.
2025, 4 years.
That's what they were saying. That's like I think like Robson says the ceiling. Like it can be.
Okay. So if it keeps getting like extended.
No, because he can get like in like legal trouble where he can't he won't be able to play because he'll be like Akon once said.
Yeah, because the first thing he faces is a suit.
Yeah.
And if he gets guilt or if he loses the suit, then he's gonna go for criminal charges.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see what you mean.
No, Marquise Blair and I love Traquan Smith. He's one of my favorite Saints receivers.
Did he catch a big one?
No. I'm behind you, by the way, right now. I'm like 2 minutes rewinded back because I told you I'm the Jameis Winston thing over and over because I can't believe
I'm about to see Jameis Winston on 3rd and 10.
Okay, yeah, they're barely 3rd and 10. They just finished like the incomplete pass to Kamara, targeted him to the ground.
What do you want? You want a spoiler?
If it's a touchdown by Kamara on this run, then yes.
They really do not trust Jameis on 3rd and 10 here.
No, I would not trust Jameis or Geno on 3rd and 10, and especially when you're close to field goal range. I definitely would not trust Jameis Winston. I would not want either one of the guys throwing the ball right now on this part of the field in this situation.
As a quarterback, if it's 3rd and 10 and my coach calls a draw play, I'm like, damn, he really don't trust me at all.
He doesn't. He should know that though. Both quarterbacks should know that the coaches don't trust them, and for good reason.
And it worked. What should D-Hop Fitzgerald 2015 team look like?
And that's with Alvin Kamara. Imagine if the other guy has Alex Collins and they'll do the same thing.
I'm not sure what it would look like. Carson Palmer, their quarterback, Omar? Or was it Josh Rosen back then? Is Josh Rosen their quarterback? Because that would.
Hey, Josh Rosen's a beast.
2015, I think Fitzgerald was still putting up numbers, and D-Hop was like breaking out and entering his prime.
Life is good, guys.
Well, it was good. Life's going to be good when Jameis leads them on this game-winning touchdown drive, and then Geno.
It's going to be an Alvin Kamara rushing touchdown, Mike.
I need an Alvin Kamara rushing touchdown. I would be happy about that.
That's what it's going to be, Mike. I can't see Jameis Winston throwing a touchdown, like especially in this situation.
Traquan Smith just bodied Blair.
Oh, he injured Blair. Let's go, Traquan. I hate injuries, but I just like how he just like. I hope he's not injured. It looks like he is actually, but I like how he just like bullied him.
That's karma probably for the spear in the quarterback couple plays ago.
Possibly. But Blair and Traquan were kind of going back and forth too. So, but for the game, you don't need that. We don't need.
Well, usually when multiple players are beefing like this, like Marshawn and DK, now Traquan Smith and Blair. Oh no, he just fell. He didn't body him. He just tripped. I don't know what the penalty's for.
Oh, what? Yeah, that was no penalty. He just fell. That was like a non-contact injury. Yeah, the Saints always get supposedly the bad side of these pass interference calls.
It's probably residual from Bounty Gate.
Probably, yeah. That makes
all
sense.
These refs were refs back then.
That's funny. That's kind of funny though. Honestly, though, the Saints-Rams game people complain about, the Saints had an easy touchdown with Hill back in the end zone that he dropped, so they can't blame that pass interference call or no call or whatever on the Rams because the Saints lost that game because they dropped the touchdown wide open.
This is a bad call. I mean, I don't know.
This is a bad call for sure.
The refs can't pick it up now. They already charged it, but
they're just trying to keep the Seahawks. They've been doing this all game. They're just trying to keep the Seahawks close enough so this game people don't turn it completely off.
Alex Robson's in the chat. He said he wants to see a Saints W.
Like me George too, Robson. W. Let's go, Saints.
I want to see George W. lead the Saints to a W.
Let's go, W. Saints up.
I'm rooting for the Saints too, Alex, and I need a Alvin Kamara rushing touchdown right now.
I don't need anything for fantasy really, but I am definitely going for the Saints. I do have Kamara in the league and Smith in the league, but I don't know.
Holy crap. I do need the Saints to score right now, and I do not need this to go to overtime. I'm beating this guy by 2 points. All he has left is Alex Collins and DJ Dallas.
Alex
got both of them, and they still have not gotten him his points to beat me.
Yeah, they're not going to score 2 points.
They might.
Let's go. Traquan Smith out here routing these guys. Amadi is garbage.
Third down, I say run the ball, run the clock.
Yeah, run the clock. You got Traquan Smith cooking now, finally. Good stuff, Traquan.
For Blitz boy.
Jameis Winston's out here talking trash to Traquan Smith. Traquan's just like, look, bro, just give me the ball. Stop being an idiot, all right?
The Seahawks are not going to win, OG.
Seahawks, no one ever thought the Seahawks were going to win this game.
Kurt Warner on the Cardinals, obviously. He took them to the Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner, yeah, he's a beast.
Kurt Warner or Carson Palmer? Which one would you rather have?
Kurt Warner.
Even old man Kurt.
Oh, I have Kurt Warner right now over Geno Smith, just so you know.
Yeah, like there's 3 quarterbacks in my screen right now: Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and Eli. All
three of them go pig, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my fault.
All 3 of them could come in right now and do better than both these quarterbacks.
Yeah, 100%. I don't even know who you named, but I already know you're right.
It's Eli, Drew, and Peyton. They're all on the little screen right now.
It's crazy. Way better. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. A million times better.
The Seahawks.
Bro,
the Seahawks were doubling up Alvin Kamara in coverage with a linebacker underneath and a safety over the top.
Well, you know what's funny? We were just talking about this, Mike. 3rd and 5, I don't let Jameis Winston throw the football.
Yeah, hand it off again. Screw it.
You have to hand it off. You have Alvin Kamara, and
they just jumped.
What?
Did the Seahawks just jump?
It looks like it.
They really do want to lose.
They had Geno Smith as their quarterback. They're just like, we have a better chance. This is the serious thing right here. If I was playing Madden right now, it's 10-10, and I have Geno Smith as my quarterback, I would purposely go offsides because I know we have a better chance of getting a pick 6 or a fumble for a touchdown than we do with Geno Smith leading the team down for a field goal or a touchdown. So that's a smart play by Al Woods. Honestly, I would, and I've done it in Madden before. It's worked out for me. I got a pick in the back of the end zone, brought all the way back for a touchdown. If I don't have a quarterback or offense, I can do anything. So that's good. Good stuff, Al Woods.
I just hope they hand it off to Alvin Kamara and he runs it in.
It's very possible.
OG also will take George W. over Geno, but not the George W. that I was referencing. George Washington, the first ever president.
There's a lot of George W's.
That guy's in the ground and decomposed into dust.
Still be better than Geno Smith. You can't fumble or throw a pick if you're dust.
What are they doing, man?
What is Jameis Winston doing? Oh,
he got it. He got it, but it's like, why even risk it? Like, just hand the ball off.
Oh, my goodness.
They're close to the goal right now. It's Alvin Kamara time. Alvin Kamara, fade the Saints.
Technically, I'm playing against Callaway, so.
Give Joe Morley his money. He bet on him to do well, even though he said that he's not going to do well. So give him his money So that way that he can have some dirty money sitting in his Prize Picks account.
Dirty money.
Some dirty, dirty money.
Let's go, Alvin.
Omar wants to see Pete Carroll in at quarterback instead of Geno Smith.
I would take that. Like, the thing with that is that that's a big thing for him to do because he could literally hurt himself like really bad. Because he's old. Like, he's like 70s fragile. So one spear like that we've seen earlier, that might be the end of Pete Carroll's quarterback career.
But you're cool with George Washington.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, George Washington is dust. Of course I'm cool with that. You snap the ball to the running back every time, direct snaps, because your quarterback is dust. You can't catch the ball. So
I'm rooting for this Alvin Kamara touchdown, but I lost my Prize Pick. Like, it has no chance.
Yeah, I'm still rooting for the Alvin Kamara. Just for you, though. Just because you enjoyed it.
I do appreciate that.
But let's see what goes off.
Jameis.
He's gonna throw the ball this time. Let's see. He's rolling out to the right.
Hey guys, let's just stop the clock real quick.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted them to go in the 2-minute warning already.
Killing me. You're killing me.
Stop throwing a ball, Stains. What are y'all really doing right now? Run the ball. You can just literally run the clock out right now. You run it out, 2-minute warning, kick a field goal, and Geno Smith cannot score 3 points in under 2 minutes if you kick the ball off like a regular kickoff. Touchback. Al Woods is a beat. Al Woods is one of my favorite Seahawks defenders for that smart IQ, high IQ offside.
Now they have to throw it again on 3rd and goal here. You just every time they drop back, you just hold your breath for this Jameis Winston interception.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Al Woods is like, I have more. It's a higher probability that Jameis Smith will throw a pick six
every time he steps back and he rolls out to the right in a panic. I start to clench my booty cheeks together. I'd rather them just freaking run the ball, run it to the 2-minute warning, and kick the field goal and hope your defense stops them. Well, actually, just watch your defense stop them. You know your defense is going to stop them.
Yeah, for sure. And they got a long rush right now, too, so the defense is rested up. They get to be fully rested while they go up against the worst quarterback to ever play in the NFL and the history of football in general. Even any league, not even just the NFL, the CFL, the AFL, the XFL.
Knowing my luck, what's going to happen is they're going to kick the field goal, and then Alex Collins is going to come in at quarterback on the other side and get those 2 fucking points.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Still be an upgrade over Geno, so it's possible.
Would Matt Prater be an upgrade?
At quarterback, yes. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. I know you're ahead of me, so I'm going to call this out. Geno Smith drops back in the pocket. Kamara's open. He's going to, just like we expect, take a sack because he's an idiot.
Well, at least the clock runs. But here's the thing. I've seen 4 times tonight when a team is about to take a field goal, the quarterback take a sack.
Yeah. Well, in this case, at least it was 3rd and goal. But with Geno, he was way back there, and he literally made the field goal almost unmakeable, and he didn't end up missing that field goal after the sack. So
yeah,
Geno Smith's an idiot too, though. But I'm not gonna get. I'm not bad at that sack.
We have hit the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate everyone for staying for the stream and tuning in. If you guys want to play along with Prize Picks with us for next week's action, I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Patrick Mahomes. Over or under 4.5 touchdowns? Over. Easy. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league.
What is up, everyone? It's Mike on the mic here, and you may remember me or may recognize me from the hit show Friday Night Wars and Mike's Film Room right here on the Warzone Sports Network. And I am here to inform you of our partnership with Prize Picks. Now, no, we didn't just partner with Prize Picks because of the large Brinks truck that they backed into our backyards. We also play Prize Picks, and it's a tool that we can use to interact with you guys. You guys can compete against us. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to participate in the Prize Picks competitions right here on the Warzone Sports Network. So first things first, you want to head to your favorite internet browser or head to the App Store or whatever phone that you operate. And you either type in prizepicks.com on the internet side, or you can download the Prize Picks app today. Once you download the app or visit the website, it's easy as clicking start playing, and you're going to see a chance for you to sign up to your account. Once you fill in all your information and you've created your account, just click the deposit button up in the corner. And here's where you will deposit the amount that you would wish to play with. You can enter a custom amount in this little box that says $10 here. Once you select the amount that you would like to deposit and play with, make sure you look for the promo code box. It's going to be small. It's not on my screen because I've already used the promo code
Warzone. WARZONE. Warzone is the promo code you need to use, and PrizePicks is going to match your deposit up to $100. So if you put down $20 to play with on PrizePicks.com, they're going to give you another $20 to use, so you have $40 total dollars to submit your PrizePicks this week. Once you've deposited with the code WARZONE, you can scroll through and look through all the options you have as far as PrizePicks. If I want to put down that Zeke is going to have over 58.5 rushing yards this week, I can select Ezekiel Elliott, go to my current entry, and select over for Ezekiel Elliott to go over that rushing yards amount. Once you've selected all the entries you'd like to place in for this weekend's action NFL football or any sport that you'd like to play, choose between whether you want to do flex play or power play. Each one pays differently, and click place entry. You can go to the top of the browser and select My Entries, and it's going to show you all of your entries. If you screenshot these entries and send them to us on the Warzone Sports Network Instagram page, we will actually feature your entries on the show, on the live streams, on the pregame and postgame talks, and root for your prize picks to succeed right along with you. As you can see, it's super simple to hop on here and play prize picks. I can't wait to see your entries and compete against you so you can get more correct. Now, back to whoever's hosting this show. Hopefully it's me. That means that you're being entertained. We were rooting for this. We were rooting for this, Joe. I promise. The Saints made the kick. 13-10. We got Geno Smith in the game-winning drive situation. I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I know what's going to happen.
Fumble-rooski.
Fumble, pick, just a bad sack to make it 4th and 25. Something's going to happen.
So, first time he played, it was a pick to seal the game. Next time it was a fumble to seal the game. So that means, what can we see now, Mike? Is there a new creative way Geno Smith can find out to suck? Or
that is true. What if he just trips and falls and fumbles, and it's like the butt fumble, but like the grass monster fumble?
What if he does this, Mike? This is what I'm thinking he does. What if he runs? He's trying to like evade the pressure, and he runs and somehow gets a safety, and that's how they lose.
Saints made the kick. How you like my fit, man? This is the first time I'm wearing this shirt.
I like that. I've seen it. It's pretty original. I've never seen that shirt before.
Goes with the hat.
So probably the same team or something. But yeah, they look really. No, it looks really good though. I've never seen that shirt design before. It's pretty dope.
Grade this roast out of 10.
Mike needs to put some of that hair on his chin.
Like a 6.
The reason why I don't like that roast specifically, I do have some chin hair, but the reason why I don't care is because I never really cared about people liking my facial hair. So, and people say I have milk behind my ears with my hair. It's like some dumb old timey thing for being young. I'm fine with that. I don't care about people making jokes because we're young, Mike. Youth is nice.
If only they knew you were 39. But
oh yeah, I was 39.
So, are you giving it like a 3 out of 10? I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 just because it was a good swing.
I don't think it was original. I give it like, but I've done stand up comedy and stuff. I've done roast battles, so I guess I'm like a harsher critic. Whoever said that, Jason, my bad, Jason. I'm gonna give you like a 1.5 for that. You gotta step your game up. I listened to someone for 6 hours straight on Xbox Live, and that one I would have had to like disconnect.
He said, "Stick to the vinyl wraps, Jason." Saints did make the kick. Yep, Geno. Hopefully no overtime. I hope to God no overtime.
No more Geno. I think Mike. I might leave the stream if it goes overtime. I'll just
guess what he did on the first play. What if we just we just cut the stream off if it goes overtime? We don't want.
I think I would be okay with that. Geno Smith just took a stupid sack. Did you see that? I wasn't even watching the game because I was focused on that joke that Jason made. But I look up and Geno Smith is just doing the dumbest things as always. Are they going to punt or do you think they're going to go for this?
3rd and 18. He's about to take a sack and it's going to go to 4th and 25. Can't say I called it. Oh my gosh, he actually did.
I'm gonna rewatch this drive again just to laugh harder because I wasn't paying full attention.
It isn't a drive. It was just sack, 3 and out.
So right. He found a new way to be an idiot.
Yeah, just to be awful, like absolutely unwatchably awful.
They're like, "Are you gonna throw a pick? Are you gonna get a fumble? No. How about 3 straight sacks?"
Well, now it's 4th and 28. He's got to throw it up, and he's gonna throw a pick.
Draw play. Let's go. Draw play to Alex Collins for the first down.
No, that's the one thing that would do me in right now.
He said no. It's not gonna happen, Mike. It's gonna be Geno Smith being an idiot again. And probably take another sack or a safety. Oh, the safety play. It's going to happen, Mike. The safety play. Yes.
Thank you for your support, Ivan. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, Mike, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't server, so I can't say on behalf of Mike. He already said it, so yep. I just reacted in the moment. It's all right, Jason. It's not bad. I should tell you all the jokes. I tried to record it, but for some reason, I only got my voice. But the jokes were hilarious. Everything the guy said, I just played off his own words and made him look stupid because everything he said was like either backwards or used improperly. It was funny.
What are you talking about?
It's Xbox Live Party we had the other day.
Oh, yeah.
6 hours of just roasting this guy. It was so funny because he would like immediately contradict himself, but not on purpose. It was funny.
The Saints called timeout so that way that we can wait for Geno Smith to not convert this 4th and 28 a little longer.
I'm hoping for safety here. What do you guys hoping for?
Throw a check down to Alex Collins and he runs for 20 yards. That's it. I'm done.
Alex Collins, I don't even think he's in the game, so you're good.
Okay. I will be done. Or DJ Dallas. Either one of those guys gets.
None of the guys in the game. They're like in a wide receiver, like spread, like what do you call it? Like no.
It's also a PPR, so if they catch it, that's
yes. Oh no! Yes. No! Oh, it didn't matter. Didn't matter. He's mad, but it doesn't matter. Did you watch it, Mike?
It's happening right now. Let's see. Is there a flag or something?
No. Well, just watch it. You'll probably fill in.
This guy's really going to take 4 straight sacks? Oh, I thought he was.
I thought so, too. That's when I was saying yes, and then he didn't, and I said no.
Demario Davis looking like a defensive back there, flying through the air.
I thought that was going to be a pick. I was like, yes, let's get the pick.
I love Demario Davis. That's game, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning into the stream.
Let's go, Saints.
Final thoughts.
Saints are nice. Don't sleep on the Saints, y'all. No, sleep on them. They didn't lose, but they didn't obliterate the worst quarterback in the league, although he kind of did it for himself. They didn't really need to do anything.
It's okay, OG. You guys are going to be fine when Russ gets back. I don't know. It's going to be a tough time making the playoffs. But it is the NFC, so usually is a team in there that wins like 9 games that makes it the last wild card.
Hey, Mike. Although I know they have no timeouts left on either side, never mind. I was gonna say, what if they just hand it off to Kamara one time for a touchdown? But yeah, it's not gonna happen. They have to take that knee. It's a smart play. But yeah, Ivan, OG.
I would confirm that Sean Payton plays Prize Picks.
He'd be like, get that TD. Or maybe he has the under though. You never know.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
OG, anyone who cares for the Seahawks to win a game, just don't care today or next week or last week because Geno Smith's not going to win any games. Geno Smith is the worst quarterback. The Jaguars will have a field day next week, especially because it's not on prime time, so they're not going to make it close with all these weird flags. The Jaguars are probably going to win by like 14 plus. So don't worry about OG. Russell Wilson will be back after the bye week, and you'll be able to be happy or whatever, and we'll get to watch watchable football again for the Seahawks play.
Week 7 is a wrap. I thought I went 1-4 in fantasy, but I just pulled out a miracle Monday night victory with Alex Collins and DJ Dallas combining for less than 6.5 points.
Which is a weird lineup because DJ Dallas is like the fourth string running back now because Travis Homer's passing downs and Rashad Penny's in there.
It's the bye weeks. And that was going to be a crazy upset because I'm 5-1 and the team I was playing is like 1-5 or something. So that would have been awesome. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Jay Fly, any last thoughts? Any last?
No, but up for debate on Wednesdays at 5 is always a good show to watch. We got a bunch of stuff on the Warzone this week, so check us out. We'll be back live streaming for better games. The Chiefs and the Giants next Monday should be a fun game to watch as well as Sunday Night Football. Appreciate you, Mike, on the mic. And we out of here.
Well, our next stream is actually Green Bay versus Arizona, so that one should be a lot more fun. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you as always. Shout out to Ivan, OG. Shout out to Jason. Let's see who else is in here. Shout out to Omar, especially, even though you gave me so many Geno Smith questions. You know we're never going to take Geno Smith in those situations, even against George Washington and Pete Carroll. And who was the other weird names that they threw out there? And Matt Prater. Joe Molly Sports, thanks for tuning in and being on the stream and telling me that I suck at fantasy football, even though I'm ahead of you in the standings in the Warzone Nutrition League. And Alex Robson, thanks for coming and seeing Seattle lose so you can get a higher draft pick. And Tony Tucker, thanks for tuning in and giving us some great stuff with the trivia in the comment section. TDs, thank you. Give you a little shoulder twist. And I think that's all of them. Of like the people that were here for a while.
And Bean. Shout out to Bean.
Oh, and Bean the dog. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woofy, woof, woof, woof.